It's time now for the Troup Tigers versus the Woodward Academy War Eagles on WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Troup Tigers football is brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Emory Southern Orthopedics, West Georgia Health, Kia of LaGrange, RE/MAX agent Rob Upchurch, and RE/MAX agent Joel Upchurch. Now live to the field with Jack Mormon calling your play-by-play.
At the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers!
And Greg Hicks is your color commentator.
They're going back to the sidelines thinking, man, we hadn't been hit like this all year long.
Well, welcome to the field here as we're live at Woodward Academy in Atlanta, Georgia, right in the middle of College Park, and glad to be here with you. Greg and Jack are still stuck in traffic somewhere out in the between the airport and here, so hopefully they'll be here shortly. I'm Coleman Weiss, and I'll get the game started and get us all ready to go as the Troup Tigers are ready to take on Woodward Academy tonight, as we're ready to see, I believe, the very first time these two teams have ever faced each other. So it ought to be quite a fun game to watch and listen to, and we're going to bring you all the action on 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com. Don't forget, if you would like to watch this ball game, you can do that. Simply subscribe to our broadcast, and you can watch the video and audio right there at eagle1023.com, or you can listen for free on the audio stream at eagle1023.com as well. So either way you go, we're going to bring you the game tonight, and we're going to have a good time doing it. Of course, Troup County got a chance to be crowned the county champion and had a big win over Callaway, as that's where they took a week off after that. And, of course, they've had a great season so far. They did lose to Upton Lee in the scrimmage and then came back and won over LaGrange 36-14, a very dominating win. Then Northgate won over that group at 29-7, and then went to Harris County and played a very tough team and came out losers there, but did make a good showing, 28-21. And then Carver of Columbus, that game was a barn burner as it went back and forth and ended up 43-41, and Carver ended up winning that game. And then Callaway dropped to Troup 37-27, another crazy game that we've got to see. Now, of course, we're probably going to see another crazy game tonight as well. A lot of great players will be on the field, and who knows, we might see another high-scoring game tonight. We'll see how it shapes up as Troup County is heading into the locker room to get the last minute directions from Coach Lynn Kendall. We'll also take a break, and we'll come back and talk to you some more as we're live at Woodward Academy as the Troup Tigers getting ready to take on Woodward. It is Eagle 102.3.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the all-pro advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands with 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange.
Hey. Britt.
You're busy with places to go. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card.
Oh, okay.
Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here as we're live and enjoying a fantastic night at Woodward Academy as the War Eagles are ready to take on the Tigers tonight as the Troup Tigers will be competing. Now, if you're asking about the Callaway Cavaliers, we'll have that game for you on a web-only broadcast at eagle1023.com, and then we'll have a rebroadcast of that game after the Troup game tonight. And as soon as this game is over, the Callaway game will play, and then we'll probably play it again tomorrow, but that hasn't been for sure scheduled. But we know we will carry it tonight after the Troup game and have it for you, so we don't want you to miss out on the Callaway game. If you do not have access to the internet, feel free to listen to this station after the Troup game to hear the Callaway game in its entirety. And if not, you can go to eagle1023.com. You can listen to it there and have it right there for you. All right, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. I got Jack Mormon and Greg Hicks calling me on the phone, so I need to find out where they are as we're still in the pregame, getting ready to kick this thing off. We'll be back in just a minute as you're listening to Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
It is Eagle 1023 is our main station, and they'll have an area football game for you. I think they're in Donahue tonight in Alabama with the Wadley game. And of course, we're here live at Woodward Academy in Atlanta for the Troup Tigers, and we're looking forward to this game. It ought to be a great one. We're still waiting on Greg and Jack to make their way to the booth, and of course they trying to weave their way through all the Atlanta traffic and to get up here to Woodward Academy, which is right inside of College Park. Beautiful campus. I got to tell you, Woodward Academy, their people have been so nice, and the facility is just flat out awesome. It's been a real pleasure to come up here and call and get a chance to be a part of this game tonight, and we're really looking forward to it, to a good time to be had by all, and really are looking forward to it. The Tigers, of course, coming in here ready to get started on region play, as we have been out of the region playing football for the first 5 games of the season. Now it gets down to serious business. They've got to win, and they've got to win big as they go forward so that they can get into the playoffs and get ready to have the extra playing time that they would like to have in the playoffs. And it all starts with this game tonight, and they've got to come out here and get after it quick. Jack, I tell you what, glad to have you in here. It's a really amazing facility. You're driving along and you don't think you're going to find a football stadium, and then boom, there it is.
This is a beautiful football stadium. It's a lot of fun here. The band's down the field. It's middle school night for the folks here at the stadium. It's a good crowd up here, and they got a little LaGrange connection. Stuart Gully is the headmaster here, former president of LaGrange College, so got a great program here. But it's going to be a great night. This is actually, for those of us at my age, in my generation, we played Woodward Academy every year. And then there's a hiatus of about 20 years we haven't, so it's really neat to come back here and see this field.
Well, this is the first time that I've been here to Woodward Academy. I just said a few minutes ago this would be the first time that they played, but this is not true. But it's been 20 years, which is how long I've been around Troup Tiger football. And since I've been here, we've never been to Woodward Academy, so it's cool that we're coming up here.
Yeah, back in my senior year, 1985. Actually, not this facility. This is a newer facility. We played actually more on the main campus. But I can remember coming up here. I'd gotten a concussion the game before and was unable to play in that game. And they ran my end all night and scored off my end about 4 or 5 times. So I was not a happy camper that night, but I have great memories of that. What's neat about a school like Woodward Academy is you can begin to set a program at the elementary level. So you're teaching them those skills. We're going to run this offense, and we're going to run this offense in elementary school. We're going to run this offense in middle school. We're going to run this offense in ninth grade, in JV, and also in varsity. So these kids know this program from the time they step onto this campus until the time they graduate.
There you go, and we're going to see a lot of that tonight. I got to tell you, they got some big players on Woodward Academy. I've got to walk around and see them warming up and all that stuff. I tell you, they do have some monster guys, and looks like they're ready to play some football, and so does Troup. But it is you come up here, I wasn't expecting to see the caliber of athlete that's here. I mean, this is really a gem of a school and facility, from the players to the band to the fans to the facilities. It's all here, and it's all going to be fun to watch tonight. So stick around. We're going to be talking to you again in just a second and getting you ready to go for a big game tonight right here at Woodward Academy with the Troup Tigers taking on the Woodward War Eagles. It's WLAG 1240, 96.9, and you can listen and watch on the web at eagle1023.com.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back on the field. You'll really hear the national anthem played by the Woodward Academy Band. We'll kind of stay here with this, so they've just had a prayer to get things started, a moment of silence. national anthem by the Woodward Academy Band. A nice looking band. They're 3 tuba strong there. Did a great job, but joined by Greg Hicks now. He's up here in the booth with us. And Greg, this is not the field you and I played on when we took on Woodward Academy back in the day. This is a beautiful complex that they have here, nestled right here inside the campus. A lot of folks here that are started to pile into the stadium. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see a Woodward Academy team. They still run the box offense, so they still do a lot of the things that we saw back in the day. And also, is this going to be the team that has been in the top 10 in Georgia high school football throughout the season? They're 4-1 on the season. Are they going to be able to come in here and really stand up against Troup High School, or is Troup High School going to be able to make some real big dents in that defense of Woodward?
Well, there's certainly a lot of questions that that needs to be answered, and they'll get answered real soon. One of the things, it's the same basic stadium, Graham Hicks Stadium. I know it's Hickson, but I thought I would say Hicks. Anyway, but I've been looking. A lot of questions that I have is, where's Evander Holyfield? I hadn't seen him yet. I see 3 or 4 ball-headed guys, but I don't know that that's one's him. But his son, Elijah Holyfield, is their tailback. And through 5 games, he's got 807 yards rushing. So, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with on our defensive side of the ball. I don't know how much they pass. I'm looking at some of the pass stats and don't see a lot of passing yards. So I'm sure they've got a heck of a ground game, which the Tigers defense is going to have to step it up and do what they've done the first 5 games. Just a lot of swarming, team tackling, and just play good hard-nosed defense.
Let's talk about that defensive line. The offensive line is changing a little bit in this ball game, where Tristan's going to move probably over to the defensive side and change that up a little bit. Talk about that, Greg. How's the offense is going to be running tonight?
Well, it looks like getting to start at left tackle will be Brandon Barrington, and that's good. That's good to see some depth starting to be established by Coach Kendall and his crew, and Coach Floyd, the offensive coordinator, and that allows Tristan Thompson to move over to the defensive side. Not that he won't get any offensive playing times, but you halfway through the season, you start your region schedule, and depth late in the ball game has to be a concern, and so that gives Tristan, and he's been playing really good on defense. That gives him an opportunity to come out and start on defense and play hard there. The rest of the offensive line will maintain being tacked. Left guard will be Jorge Benitez, and Hudson Newton will be your center. Mitch Mathis, your right guard, and along with Jason Hernandez, your right tackle. Travis Johnson, who's been doing an outstanding job this year, not only blocking and stalk blocking, doing his job assignments there, but he's also caught a few passes, caught a couple touchdown passes. So he's a threat there. You can't just go to sleep on the tight end. And then, of course, Tremaine Talbert. Nothing needs to be said about Tremaine other than he's a heck of an athlete, and he's just a junior. We get to see him next year. Cameron Russell, Dexter Shealy, and Mess Bonner will be our 3 tailbacks. And then, of course, senior Will Smith will be our starting quarterback. So beautiful venue here at Graham Hickson Stadium here on the Woodward Academy campus. Natural turf. We've got a guest that rode up with us. I feel like it's kind of the same. Tony Wall's a big Alabama fan, so we brought up Frankie Holmes with us, and Frankie's a huge Alabama fan. So the aura is still there. We got that going on, and we got a chance to talk football and talk smack all the way up here, and it was a nice ride. We appreciate Frankie wanting to come up and join us, and we're going to have a good time tonight. Hopefully we'll end this thing with a victory.
We sure will. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this game, get you ready for kickoff. Till start at 7:30. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount. You can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Bowman, Greg Hicks live here from the campus of Woodward Academy. Looking forward to this ball game as we're up here near College Park. Just looking at their program. It's a really neat idea to have everything here in one place. The Woodward Academy, it's been it was founded as Georgia Military Academy back in 1900. So they've had quite a history here. I mentioned earlier that Stuart Gully, the former president of LaGrange College, is the headmaster here, and so it's a little LaGrange connection there.
Right.
He and his family moved up here, and I did not realize they're also the largest college preparatory school in the continental United States, the oldest one in Atlanta. So that's a couple of neat distinctions that they have up here at Woodward Academy. One thing too that's a distinction for them, Greg, that a public school does not necessarily have is that they're able to actually go out there and find athletes and bring them in, because as a private school, they can do that. So you've got kids from a wide variety, a large area that they're pulling from, South Atlanta, kind of the Coweta County, some of those
all
areas.
over the southeast.
Well, it really is. Just as far as finding a place to live, though, I guess. Yeah. But you've got kids from all over that are coming here, and gives them an opportunity to have some very competitive teams.
Well, one of the things that we actually said a prayer, which is kind of neat. Some public schools don't.
Well, but it was an interdenominational prayer.
Was it?
There were symbols of the Muslim faith and
Catholic
faith and all different faiths. So it was an interfaith prayer.
Well, that's neat. The question was posed to me. This is a night of questions. How can Woodward Academy, St. Pius, Marist,
Best Academy,
all these academies that are private schools go out and play public school football, but yet recruit all over the country if they want to? And why don't they have to play by the same rules we are?
They pay their fee to Georgia High School Association, and they
they were just posed. I said, interesting question. So we'll have to ponder that. I'm sure
somebody's going to text us.
I'm sure Farrell Blair will have Googled it and looked it up and give me the clarification, because I don't know that Farrell made the journey tonight, and hopefully he's listening, and along with several of other Troup High listeners. But yeah, I see the War Eagle in the mascot there dancing around on the 20-yard line, so we're ready to roll.
Well, they're actually fixing to start bringing the captains out. Of course, the Tigers tonight are going to be in their away whites. They got the gold pants that'll be going on tonight. They're in the far end zone getting ready to come out. The Woodward Academy captains are getting ready to come out as well, because we're getting very close to game time and getting things started here. Greg, something else to mention, the Tigers really have had a chance to rest up, to take care of some of those bumps and bruises, as they did not play last week. Neither did Callaway. But it's a neat opportunity to kind of reset yourself, kind of fix some things. We mentioned that there's some changes on that offensive line, but you're able to do that when you've got some time to kind of practice and get things going.
Well, you do, and it's nice, to get a week off basically in the middle of your season, really the first third, because, we've had the first 5 games, and if we're going to play 10 more games, that's really only the third way through the season, right? So, and I'm
that's the hope.
Very optimistic. But, yeah, Tristan Thompson will be starting at defensive end on defense. O.J. Ziegler, of course, O.J., you guys are familiar with him as our big nose tackle, along with Justice Marable at the other defensive end. Austin Carter, Jadarius Smith, Big Jonathan Foster, and Eli Patrick be our 4 linebackers. We got Say Sanders, Emmanuel Trammell, Vanquez Bonner, and Jamal Wilkerson at our cornerbacks and safeties. So a senior-laden defense, and we certainly hope that they'll play up their potential tonight. We've got the captains coming out on the field. Number 28, Vanquez Bonner. Number 60, Jason Hernandez. Mitch Mathis will also be a captain along with Will Smith.
They're making their way
Tigers.
They're making their way up there. Looking down for the Woodward Academy folks, number 5, Arrington Farrar. He's one of their defensive backs. He's out there along with number 53. That young man is Brandon Johnson. And number 58, he's Nate Guyton. He's a, 6 foot, 270-pound young man. They, of course, now stand against Mitch Mathis. He really don't look that big.
Well,
Mitch is still a very large young man on the field.
Well, Mitch has been big since he was a freshman. I'm sure probably Mama fed him good coming up through elementary school and middle school, and Melissa's probably be glad when he goes off to Mercer, but she can kind of save money on her grocery bill.
Well, but and maybe the shampoo bill because he's got those golden locks.
Yes, he does.
The Tigers have won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. That was a quick toss. It looks like they're doing some support here for the breast cancer awareness here at Woodward Academy. I see the hot pink socks that they're wearing out there.
Well, this is October. It would be Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you'll be seeing a lot of the collegiate players and high school players.
Sure.
Maybe not as a total team, but certainly individuals will be wearing pink socks. As Woodward Academy makes their way on the field, not every player has pink socks. Probably a third of the team, maybe has pink socks, but we appreciate that, and it kind of sends a message that that it's a cancer that we certainly is on our mind, and we want to keep everybody that's having problems with that in our prayers.
Let's take another break. When we come back, we've got kickoff live here from Woodward Academy as the Troup High School Tigers are taking on the Woodward Academy War Eagles. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Foreman, Greg Hicks, Coleman Weiss doing all the technical stuff over here to our left. If you're watching on the World Wide Web, you're going to have the wonderful pictures that he's putting together in beautiful HD. From up here in the press box, he's had a chance to Windex all the windows. They look real good, and he's ready to go.
Well, and before we get too started, before the kickoff, I want to say congratulations to the 9th grade team as they beat LaGrange 9th grade on Wednesday, 13-6. And I want to especially call out number 35. Yes, I'm kind of partial. My son Scott Hicks actually had a pretty good game at linebacker. He had about
bumbling down the field.
I think Coach Kendall's kind of nicknamed him Taz, but he's I think he's developing a knack for defense. He actually had about 8 tackles and a couple for losses, and he's having a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about, having a lot of fun.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. The Tigers are set to kick the ball off. They'll be moving from right to left as you're looking at your radio dial. Woodward Academy has 2 guys back deep. They're in their all black with white letters, red helmets. Looks kind of like the Georgia Bulldogs a little bit. Tigers are ready to kick the ball off. The ball rests on the 40-yard line. Just waiting for the official whistle. There it is. There's the kick, high kick, short, taken at the 30. Tigers are all over it.
Oh, nice run. Who is the wide out covering over there? Let me see if I can get his number. Number 6, Say Sanders, hammering down the sidelines. The kick was actually placed at the 31-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 30. The receiver for Woodward catches it, and about the time he catches it, Say just really knocks him out of bounds and a hard hit. So good job, good coverage by the kickoff team.
So the ball will rest there on the 30. And that's where they'll have it 1st and 10. Tigers really with a 3-man front, but they'll walk that defensive end up to make it a 4 to 5-man front depending on the job. They're looking for a lot of running coming out of Woodward Academy. I formation behind their quarterback. Long snap count. Toss sweep going around the left side. Tigers going to try to contain it, turn it inside. And a great job by the Tigers to drive him out of bounds after a gain of only 2.
Looks like number 17, Jamal Wilkerson, come in from his safety position with a toss sweep out to Holyfield. Holyfield picks up 4 yards, and you can see why he is such a powerful runner. Jack, as through the first 5 games, he's already got over 800 yards rushing.
Yeah, just a junior, Elijah Holyfield. He's the son of Evander Holyfield. We might get a chance to chew on his ear a little bit tonight. They break the huddle, make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. You like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Been working on that one all week. Their quarterback is number 12, Jess Sutherland. Sutherland puts a man in motion on the far side. Toss sweep to him. He's coming around this near side. He's going to try to get to the corner. He does to the 35. Tigers going to wrap him up, though, short of the 40, short of the first down. By about a yard.
Yeah, the actual ball I thought was on the 30. It's actually spotted on the 29. They had to get to the 39. So let's see where they're going to mark it. They're going to mark him at the 38-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and a yard. So again, just to basically we may call it full house sweep. Everybody left, everybody right for the first 2 plays, and they've been able to pick up 9 yards over the first 2 plays on ground.
Yeah, they brought the slot man from the far side back around on that sweep, just tossing it to the I formation the previous play. The quarterback Sutherland's going to go to really a pistol set with a tailback behind him. He's going to hand the ball off to Holyfield. He's going to stumble. He's going to get to the first down, though. I think he got to the 40. He had to get across the 39.
He did slip as he made a cut, and he fell forward. They're going to spot the tip of the ball at the 40-yard line, so 3 plays and a first down for Woodward. We talked a lot of times that, the first series or 2, you're still trying to, in essence, fill each other out, kind of a chess match. And so far the Tigers are kind of getting a feel for, they know that Holyfield's going to touch the ball probably 80% of the time.
Back to an I formation for him. Long snap count, trying to draw the Tigers off. Toss sweep, come around this near side to Holyfield. Holyfield makes a move at the 40, gets hit hard. He drives down to the 45-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of Tigers getting up off Smith from his linebacker position. Vanquist Bonner made the initial hit from his free safety position. They pick up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the War Eagles. What we've seen now, Jack, is it seems like every time they touch the ball, they're picking up 4 and 5 yards at a time. We've got to hold them to at least a yard or 2, if not negative yards.
They're not an up-the-middle team, though. They're doing everything to the sides. They got twins to the far side, back to the pistol set for the quarterback Sutherland. Puts a man in motion back to this near side. Takes a snap, backs up to pass, looks, throws across the middle. Ball's in the air, almost intercepted. Great effort by the Tigers, almost bringing that down. It's Jamal Wilkerson.
Actually, I think the ball hit off one of the guy's shoulder pads. I think Austin Carter actually had a hand in the quarterback's face and hit off, and Jamal dove for it just out of the reach. But, looking out over the field, it has got this gleam. It kind of reminds me of the Falcons feel on television. It looks wet for some reason, just the way the sheen looks. And, Callaway Stadium, to me, is much prettier on the turf, the synthetic turf.
Back to the shotgun set. Tigers showing blitz. 3rd down and 5. They put a man in motion for the far side coming back to the near. Crosses across the center. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to back up to pass again. He's going to look out into the flats. He's going to complete it to the 50. That'll be a first down across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Had the little tight end, number 44. He had actually slot back. He had stepped up, came right in front of Austin Carter. Austin knew he had to take him, and the pass was a good pass, and all Austin could do was just tackle him. And by this time, he had picked up about 5.5 yards. That ball will be inside the Tiger territory at the 47-yard line.
And number 44, Stephen Elliott. He's an 11th grader. He's the tight end. It just dragged across the middle. But again, when you got 5 guys in the box, you can do that. Just kind of get right behind that linebacking core. Back to the shotgun set, really a pistol set with the back behind the quarterback. Sutherland takes it, backs up to pass, looking, goes to throw across the middle. It's going to be complete. Down inside the 35. They're going to mark him at the 31. That's a nice little pass as he just crosses across the middle of the field.
He had just a little really was a slant, but across the middle pass. He got inside of Say Sanders. And Vanquist Bonner is able to nice pass, but I was keying on the tight end 44. He was on a go route right down the center of the field and totally left alone. And if the quarterback had read it correctly, it might have been 6 points then.
Quarterback Sutherland will go back under center. He'll take the snap back up, going to hand the ball to Holyfield, who's hit in the backfield. And I think that maybe why they're going to the pass play so early is because they actually is that an injured player or just a helmet problem? The helmet problem.
Holyfield will come out. His helmet came off. O.J. Ziegler made the tackle from his nose tackle position, and when he tackled him, just kind of drug his helmet off. So he'll have to come out at least one play. So that's the first negative play that the Tigers have had tonight. So it'll be second down and really maybe 11 and a half.
The point I was trying to make is that they've gone to the pass, I think, sooner than we would have expected. Maybe it's because the Tigers have been playing their run a little more effectively than they expected. Sutherland back in the shotgun set, backs up to pass. Got a nice little pocket there. He's got some pressure. He's going to be sacked. Sacked back to the line of scrimmage. Great job by the Tigers to collapse that pocket.
Big number 90. And I want to say Tristan Thompson's changed his number because Tristan normally operates out of 76, and I'm going to give Tristan credit for that because he's got he looks just like Tristan in that uniform. So
my binoculars, maybe you can catch it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yep, that's Tristan. I can see the blonde hair under his helmet. So Tristan will be wearing number 90 tonight. And good job by Tristan. So that actually he sacked. The quarterback got to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 as a War Eagles call a timeout.
Yeah, actually, they take a timeout. We'll take one as well. No score in this ball game so far. 8:09 left to go in the first quarter of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Coleman Vice doing all the technical stuff. Over to our left, if you're watching on the World Wide Web, make sure to take a look at those great images coming back to you. Right now, Woodward's looking at 3rd and 10. This is the longest third down they've had so far. They're going to go to a T. Now they'll break it down into a trips to the top end, twins to this near side. So 5 receivers set for the quarterback, Sutherland. Sutherland takes a snap, backs up to pass. Just a 3-man rush, throws across the middle, complete. And he's going to be brought down to 15, but that'll be enough for a first down.
They're wide out. He slammed it hard for about 8 yards, planted, cut across behind Banquez Bonner as we're really going to a man coverage, really with a free safety kind of zone coverage, and he picked him up, but he got in front of him and was able to pick up about 16 yards, and that'll take it down to the 15. So evidently, I made a comment that not a lot of teams will call a timeout on their first initial drive. Obviously, they're wanting to capitalize on this momentum they have on the opening series. Good call by Woodward.
Back to the pistol set. Sutherland's going to hand the ball off to Holyfield, who's going to get hit in the backfield. And great job by Tristan Thompson to kind of push through there. They're going to get about a yard out of that one. Brings up second down.
Hey, credit Tristan Thompson for hitting Holyfield in the backfield about 2 yards deep. He's able to trip out of his grasp, and O.J. Ziegler finishes him off after a yard gain, so it'll be second down and 9. They can get a first down at the 5-yard line. The Tigers now really getting to see what this Woodward Academy offense is all about in this opening series.
Quite a drive they've put together for themselves. Sutherland's going to go back under center with an I formation behind him. Holyfield will be back deep. Going to back up, and they're going to hand it to him in the backfield. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, pick up a 2. Well, he's still on his feet. Great job of turning his feet all the way down inside the 10. He was initially hit back at the 15, but picks up another 6.
Jamal Wilkerson hit him, and you got to hit him after a gain of about 1, but he kept twisting and turning, and a couple of extra Tigers jumped on his back, and he was able to twist and turn his way for another 6 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Ball's resting on the 9-yard line, maybe 8.5-yard line. They can go down to the 5 for a first down.
No score, 6:34 left to go in this first quarter. Woodward Academy driving inside the 10-yard line down to the 6. Sutherland, the quarterback, checks his wrist, puts a man in motion going back to the far side, single back behind him, a pistol set. He'll back up to pass, look for that swing man on the outside, throws across the middle, complete, right in the middle of the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown for Woodward Academy.
He just came across the baseline, and you had one of those Division I type throws where he had to thread the needle, and he was at the heck of a pass by the quarterback Sutherland, and that'll at the 6 minutes and 16 mark of the first quarter, Woodward strikes first with a touchdown pass to their wideout.
Jeffrey Hubbard, a 10th grader, is the man who caught the ball. Now they'll attempt a point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:16 left to go in the first quarter of play, with the War Eagles of Woodward Academy will strike first, 7-0. The Tigers are trailing right now. They'll get the ball on the kickoff coming. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
It's a neat experience to look through your binoculars and see something weird. I had them on backwards, and I thought I'm losing my mind. My eyes are going, but now I can see a lot better now. The Tigers are going to have 2 very deep. They're expecting a long kickoff as they've scouted out these Woodward Academy War Eagles. We've seen a lot of people just punch the ball down the field, but Woodward Academy, we've seen a strong leg on the part of their extra point kicker, and he'll do the kickoff duties right now. Steps up, booms one. Wow, nice high kick. Go all the way into the end zone, and it'll be taken out there. They'll bring it back to the 20, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
Nice kick, about a yard deep, but just as impressive. You mentioned, wow, just as impressive is the height on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, for you in the stand listening to us, you can appreciate what we're talking about. But if you just listen to us, that kick was not only above the lights, but it came down in 1 yard deep in the end zone. What a heck of a kick by that kid.
And, the coverage was down there, too. I mean, those kids were inside the 20 as that ball was coming down. Tigers in a huddle. Will break from there. Make their way quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Smith will go with a double wing set, single back in the backfield behind him. He'll take the snap. Reverse out. He's going to pass on 1st down. We're going to go for it all down the field. He's got a man in the middle. Caught there at the 20. Down the sideline to the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers!
Dexter Sheely on a go route down on the home sideline. Will Smith throws it, 8 yards drop, throws it on stride. Sheely picks it up, cuts to the center of the field, and sees that one of the Academy kids is on his tail, and he kicks it into high gear and outruns everybody to the end zone. So one play, 80 yards pass, Will Smith to Dexter Sheely's, and the Tigers are up, or at least on the board with 6 points.
Only one group of people not happy about that, and that's the defense, who's fixing to come right back on the field.
Well, we laugh about that. We talked about having depth, but certainly we scored quick there at Carver, and we realized that, the defense needs a little rest.
Michael Young with a snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-all. We are knotted up with 6:01, a 16-second drive for the Troup High School Tigers. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer.
Well, maybe we saw
Listen, Nick is here with me,
too.
and he's very, very sorry.
Who is this?
I'm Nick, State Farm agent. State Farm is famous for having great claim service. When Nick got in his little fender bender last month, State Farm patched things up for him right away. I think he's hoping we can patch things up with you, too.
This is crazy.
Go with the company with a 97% satisfaction rating on claims. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Bowen, Greg Hicks, Coleman Vice running things from the technical side of things. 6:01 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied 7-all as the Tigers an 80-yard drive in one play. As Will Smith to Dexter Sheely for a big touchdown. So now Michael Young will kick the ball off. Step, kick. Nice high kick to the corner. Taken back at the 15, and the Tigers are on him. He's going to break free of the first tackle, gets across the 25 to the 27, and that's where Woodward will have it, 1st and 10.
Nice kick, typically a little bit deeper than we've been kicking. He's normally kicking it to the 30 to 32-yard line. He actually takes it back to the 15, and Holyfield brings it out for about a 12 to 13-yard return. So the Tigers saw something on defense the first series. It looks like, Woodward had a nice drive, Jack. We talked in break.
Methodical.
Combination of running and passing, and so the Tigers really got to be thinking all night long from a defensive standpoint.
We got a man in motion coming back from the far side. The quarterback, Sutherland, will go under center. Step up, hand the ball off to Holyfield. Holyfield's hit at the line of scrimmage. Tigers are really keying on him. Do a good job of stopping him to only about a yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Holyfield on a deep, has a deep stance in the backfield. He's probably a yard deeper than most tailbacks, and you can see that when he gets ahead of steam, he's going to pick up most time extra yards, but he's held to a yard that time. O.J. Ziegler, Justice Marable, and Jonathan Foster on the initial hit on that left defensive side.
Yeah, Justice is playing very strong tonight. I think he's put on even more weight. He's getting stronger and stronger every time we see him on the field.
Yes, he looks good.
Sutherland back under center, I formation behind him. Tall sweep. Holyfield's going to go around this near side. We're going to string him out. He's going to try to get to the corner. We're going to keep him from getting too far outside. He gets down to, where are they going to mark him? To the 35-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He picks up about 6, maybe 7 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. The ball's they're going to mark it at the 35, as you said, Jack. It looks like he might have stepped over to the 36, but hey, we'll take that spot.
Yep.
And I don't see any of the Woodward coaches arguing about it, so they must be happy with that spot. Or not necessarily happy, but they're okay with it. It's a long 3 as they've got to get out to the 38, and that marker's just the football is really on the goalpost side of the 35-yard line.
Quarterback Sutherland will stand with the man to his right. He'll have trips to the top side. Snap, he'll back up to pass. 3-man rush by the Tigers. He fakes one, now he's going to run it, and we're going to collapse on him. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to get to the 36 maybe. That's going to bring up 4th down. It'll be interesting to see, does Woodward go ahead and punt it?
Well, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Good job by Ziegler and Jonathan Foster coming off the back of that pile. And, you call that a coverage sack, if you will.
That's the point I was fixing to make. I was watching Vanquest Bonner, Emmanuel Trammell. What a great job they did of collapsing things from the backside. There was just nowhere for him to throw. In fact, he tried to fake it once. Now we're going to back up, and they're going to punt the ball away.
Hunter Mowers will be sitting. He's dropping back to about the 27-yard line to take the punt.
Number 22, William Collins, is the punter for Woodward Academy. There's the snap to him. A little bit low. Gets it off. Kind of shanks it right, but a little bit distance. He'll go out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it.
Position, Jack.
I think they'll mark it about the 40.
He's coming up past 35.
Come on.
37. It's almost like that's what I saw it go out. Must have took a right. Actually stopped and took a right to go out of bounds.
It was not pretty. It's like trying to get off 85 as we were coming up here. Just, you go to the red light and you take a big hard left. So anyway.
That was a right I took.
That's right.
I was thinking about left. I said, I'm going to take a right.
4:19 left to go with this first quarter play. 7-7 is your score. As Woodward Academy will have to punt the ball away. And now the Tigers will have the ball. Pretty good field position from the 37. Smith will go under center as he typically does with a single back in the backfield. He'll take the snap, go down the line, makes the handoff. Good job as the Tigers may bust another one to the 50, 40, still his feet across down to the 37-yard line.
Mess Bonner from the 37-yard line. He picks up about 32 yards straight up the gut. And did you see that move, Frankie and Jack and Coleman? About 22 yards down the field, he took one stutter step to pick up another 8 yards. What a good move by Mess Bonner.
So that's 10, 20, 30, about a 35-yard run.
Well, I'm actually rounding up, and I'm quick adding. I can't actually add that fast, as most of you know that. But when you're moving fast-paced offense, you got to add numbers quick.
Bonner stands again behind the quarterback. Smith gets the pitch off. Nice job of really taking care of that play. Dexter Shealy's going to get the pitch. They were all over Emmanuel Trammell on that. Not Emmanuel Trammell, but all over Mess Bonner. He's able to get the pitch off. We're going to pick up 4 down the field, 2nd down and 6.
And Cameron Russell was really trying to get the corner outside, and the corner just kind of got around Cameron quicker than Cameron wanted him to and was able to hold. You say Mess Bonner. I thought it was Dexter Shealy, but at any route, Mess Bonner to a 3-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
Yep.
And I know Cameron's going out now talking to coaches, and he's kind of aggravated. Man, I should have had him. And looks like Coach Huddleston might be talking with him. Hey, you got to keep your block going.
Yep, Shealy was the ball carrier. What I was saying is that Bonner, they faked it off inside to him. They kind of bit hard on him. Again, we go back down the line. This one will be a handoff to Shealy. Bonner down the right side to the 5. Boom! Touchdown, Tigers!
Mess Bonner right behind Hudson Newton, and Mitch Mathis takes it 20 or 32 yards in for another touchdown, Tigers.
32-yard run off right tackle. And right now, Woodward Academy doesn't have an answer for the running game of the Troup High School Tigers or the passing game.
Well, I was actually watching Hudson Newton and Mitch Mathis because I was just curious as to what they were doing. Man, did Mitch scrape off that and hammered the linebacker, which really opened the slot up for Mess Bonner to cut off tackle. Off behind Mitch's right hip and hit the sidelines, and really the corner just couldn't keep up with him.
Michael Young set to tip the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it flies over the concession stand. So the Tigers leading 14-0. With 3:06 left to go in the first quarter of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. The Tigers have had the ball twice tonight. They have scored on both of their drives. First with a 16-second drive, 180-yard play down the field. The second, they started from the 37, take the ball all the way down the end zone on about 5 plays. Mess Bonner, the main man in both of those situations. So we're going to kick the ball off to the right side. It's going to go out of bounds. They'll bring it up to 35, and that's where the Woodward Academy War Eagles will have it 1st and 10. But going back to that last drive, Greg, Mess Bonner was really the champion of that one. Goes off in the middle, down the field to the 32. A couple of plays there, and Will Smith is able to take that offense all the way down, hand the ball off to Bonner again around the right side, and he just scampers down the right side into the end zone.
So in really 2 carries by Mess Bonner, actually 3 on that drive, he picks up about 80 yards on 3 carries. And I'm just approximating my yards here. I don't have the official stats in front of me, but we got a 35-yard and a 32-yard jaunt, and then about a 3-yard gain. So on 3 carries, somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 yards.
Sutherland's going to go to the shotgun set. Pistol set with a man to his left. Holyfield's behind him. Backs up, hands the ball to Holyfield. Holyfield's hit hard. Actually, no, the quarterback keeps it. Sutherland scrambles around to the 45. He's going to be tackled at the 45. They're going to mark him at the 46. Nice job by the quarterback, Sutherland.
Absolutely good job by the quarterback watching his blocks, and it was a design quarterback run. Emmanuel Trammell really worked hard off his block to fight that block off, and did a ankle tackle after about a 12-yard gain, and about a 12-yard gain.
Actually, let me apologize and check that. That's a new quarterback, Mac Green, 11th grader, 6 foot, 185 pounds. He's in at quarterback now. So a little bit of change up as they'll put Holyfield in the slot to this near side, a man split wide to the far side. Put Holyfield in motion, going back across the middle, fake the handoff to him, and the quarterback's going to keep it. Kind of a wildcat-style quarterback. He just kind of snapped to him, and he goes right up the field to the 50.
And I can't comment on whether the Tiger coaching staff has seen any offense with this kid at quarterback.
It's a whole new offense.
But absolutely, now you've got this option, read option, if you will, from the quarterback, where he's got a chance to hand off, run the ball himself, and he's a big kid. He's kind of dates himself back to
6'1", 185.
He's a big boy.
He's got Holyfield behind him. Another running back to his left. Man split wide left and right. They try to draw the Tigers off. There's the snap. Steps back, hands the ball to Holyfield. Holyfield's just nailed to the line of scrimmage, and he gets nothing. So that's going to bring him up 3rd down and 7. And I tell you what, the name has not intimidated the Tigers at all.
No, sir, not Jadarius Smith. As he met him at the line of scrimmage, nice form tackle, put his helmet, face mask right in his shoulder pad, chest, picks him up, and with a little help from some extra Tigers, puts him on his back, and we're going to call that no gain. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for Woodward. So big defense right here, big defensive play for the Tigers. Is that last time we held them to 4th and 1, they punted. I still believe they're in not 4 down territory. I believe they're in punting territory. So big play for the Tigers right here.
They put trips to the top side. Holyfield stands to the left side of the quarterback, Green. Green will take the snap, fake the ball to Holyfield. The ball's on the ground. They're going to get all over him, but big sack in the backfield after the fumble. Woodward Academy picks it up, but they're just destroyed by Justice Marable. Tristan Thompson.
Jonathan Foster made the initial hit. Justice Marable came in and cleaned up. And, man, the ball went on the ground, and they smelled it. They were all over it. So excellent defense by Justice Marable and Jonathan Foster on that particular defensive stance. Now, that'll be 4th and 11. So punting situation for Woodward. And we know that the first was really more of a shank punt. We really don't know what this kid can punt like. But we've got Hunter Maurer standing on the 21-yard line, as the Woodward punter will be standing on his own 31-yard line.
There's the snap. Good snap this time. Steps up. Gets the kickoff. Much better kick. Wow. This is going to sail. It bounces. Going to roll into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20, and that's where the Tigers will have it first and 10. They'll stop the clock with 20 seconds. We'll keep it here as they bring it out there. And really, really pleased with what we're seeing on the offense and defense by the Tigers so far tonight, Greg.
Yes, we have. That was about a 55-yard punt. Kind of reminds me of the kind of punts that I used to kick in high school. And one of the reasons I went out for punting because I could kick them 60 yards.
And you would be hit that much.
And it took me 3 times to do it, but I did eventually get it 60 yards. That was a really nice punt for Woodward. And the Tigers will take over their 3rd possession on the 20-yard line. So, still in the first quarter, 2:06 remaining, or is that 20 seconds, Jack? Can't hardly read the clock.
20.6 seconds.
All right, 14-7, your Troup Tigers leading.
Smith going to come down to the near sideline, hand the ball off, and we're going to fight for. Wow, we started off with they stopped us at the line of scrimmage. Going to get 4 out of that. Maybe 5, depending on where they spot it.
That was Mess Bonner dragging his feet, really working hard up the.
They give us 5 yards, almost 6 yards on that carry. Great.
Hey, you gotta, you give a chance. You got Mess Bonner, Dexter Shealy really just hammered tonight. So,
all right, that's the end of the first quarter play. Tigers leading 14-7. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. As the Troup High School Tigers are leading this one right now by a score of 14-0. They've got the ball. They've scored every time they've had it so far in this ball game. Smith go under center, have a wing T kind of offense. It's going to hand the ball off into the line, and they're going to read that very well. They're going to sniff that one out. Tackle made that time by number 20, KJ Phillips, a 9th grader.
Dexter Shealy takes it, and they actually try something off the left side this time. He takes it, and they'll actually lose a yard on that. He's actually hit at the line of scrimmage and moved backwards a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers.
If you're looking at your radio dial, things have flipped after the after the quarter. So now the Tigers are driving from the left to the right. They are again in their away whites with the gold pants. A timeout's called on the field by the Tigers. They take one. We take one as well. 30 seconds back to the station as the Tigers leading 14-7 right here on Eagle Sports.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Be joined up here in the booth by a very familiar face, especially if you were ever around LaGrange College. Stuart Gully is up here. We'll see if we get one of the mics working up here. Hey, Stuart, how are you, sir? Let me get your mic on there. There we go. Try it again.
I'm doing great, thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what a wonderful facility and great atmosphere y'all got up here. We're just having a great time enjoying everything y'all got going on here at Woodward Academy.
Well, thank you. We're proud to have you all here, proud to be in the same region as Troup County, and we're hoping y'all will take it easy on us tonight.
Well, we're not, as the Tigers right now leading 14-7. Tigers, Will Smith's going to roll out, looking downfield, going to throw the ball towards a receiver. It's caught back here at the 46-yard line. Beautiful job by Tolbert to go up at the line and bring that one down.
You know, Tremaine Tolbert, he was on a go route, and really Will Smith was being chased out of the pocket. He had to stop and just sling it for all his
I thought
worth.
it was thrown out of bounds, just tell you the
truth. And Tremaine, they were both fighting for the ball as what they're trying to tell the cornerback, hey, you both got a right to go to the ball. Tremaine jumps up, and for the fourth time this year, he actually wins the jump ball situation. Yep. Pass comes down inside Woodward territory at the 44-yard line.
You know, Stuart, now how long have you been here at the Academy?
I'm in my 6th year.
Wow. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since you were just right at LaGrange College just yesterday.
Gone very quickly.
I thought he just left last year.
As Smith back under center, split back to the backfield, coming down the line. Going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it, get a yard there as he goes forward.
Smith decides to keep the football, had Sheely on the outside. As Smith cuts it upfield, he slips, and when Mess Bonner went in the end zone earlier, you know, he tried to stop, and his feet slipped out from under him. You know, I noticed, we got Dr. Gully up here, but I noticed the Woodward side's not wet looking. Our side's is wet looking. You think
it's just the way you're looking at it. I'm sure they didn't do anything to
absolutely not.
I just thought I would bring that up.
Not at Woodward Academy, no. But now, how many students do y'all have here?
We have 2,700 students,
wow.
pre-K through 12th grade.
That's amazing. It is really neat to have this rivalry really come back. I got to play against Woodward Academy when I was in high school back 30 years ago, and now to see this rivalry re-begin as Smith is going to keep the ball, spin around, and they're going to stop him after only a yard or so gain. Whoa, a little extracurricular there.
I thought he was going to his pocket there. Actually, the umpires decided to talk to number 7 or number 11 or number 17 one about, all right, now let's keep our sportsmanship fair, which is good. We like to see aggressiveness, but when you've made the tackle, you've made the tackle.
The whistle's blown, time to stop things. But it is a beautiful campus that y'all have here. And I know that y'all are really, it's really neat to have those children come from pre-K and stay in this same campus, be part of this tradition, this family, all the way through their high school year. Smith back under center. Takes the snap, comes down the line, makes the handoff into the line. We're going to fight for a few more yards. We're going to be short of the first down, so I'll bring up 4th down.
They'll move him out inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and 4. The question is, are we in 4-down territory? And it looks like the Tigers are going to try to do something on 4th down as the ball rests inside Woodward's territory at the 38-yard line.
A lot of trust in their defense right now, the Tigers have, as they've been able to, of course, Woodward scoring on their opening drive with a really nice drive down the field, mixing up the pass and the run.
And again, just real methodical. They took the opening kickoff, nice combination of run and pass. You know, again, just guessing, but it looks like Holyfield would have probably had about 30 to 40 yards during that opening series. Nice combination of passes.
All right, so the fans on both sides getting excited, and a timeout's going to be called by the Tigers. We'll keep it here for just a second as we continue to talk to Dr. Stuart Gully. He is the is headmaster the official title?
Actually.
Okay, the president. Okay. Well, you had that title back with
LaGrange College.
Just
right.
brought it on back with you. But I tell you what, it's kind of neat. Of course, Coleman Weiss and the folks at Eagle Sports, big Auburn fans, and you get to yell "War Eagle" here at Woodward Academy.
That's
too.
exactly right, War Eagle.
But notice that y'all really got a ton of support by the fans over on this side. I notice the vendors do a tremendous job. I imagine a ton of planning goes into putting on a game on Friday night.
It's a big deal for us. For us to have several thousand people at a game. Actually, this is probably down a little bit tonight because we have Monday off.
Okay.
And so a lot of families have gone away for vacations or other things for a 3-day weekend.
We have that in Troup County as well, so I'm looking forward to a little bit of mountain time.
Yeah,
Bob,
good.
We're doing the LaGrange College game tomorrow. They've got a
good
home game, so then
excellent.
After that, then we'll move on to that.
Yeah.
Smith is going to go under center again. After the timeout, comes down the line. Going to keep the ball. They drive, trying to fight for the first down. Going to be short of the first down. Had to get across the 45, so they'll be short there, and it'll be Woodward Academy ball
I was looking at Mitch Mathis, and you just want a favor going behind him, and I think everybody on Woodward's defense knew that. And Mitch was trying to take on 2-3 blocks at a time, and Will was moving behind him, but just couldn't quite get enough yards. So good job by both the offense and defense. Nice football being played right now in between the tackles.
8:49 left to go in the first half of play. 14-7 is your score. The Tigers are leading Woodward Academy as we are here on the campus of Woodward Academy. I formation behind the quarterback. Tall sweep come about this near side. Holyfield's going to be wrapped up across the 35 down to about the 37-yard line. He's going to get about 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, nice read by Say Sanders from his safety position. Read the tall sweep and quickly converged. Came blitzing in and found a nice little hole. Holyfield looked up and saw him, and Say was able to tackle him from about the knees down and hold him to a 1-yard gain. That play had all kind of opportunity there, but Say in his quick closing speed was able to shut that down. 2nd down and 9 for Woodward.
They're going to go back to the shotgun set. Mark Green, the quarterback. He's been much more of a running quarterback for Woodward Academy so far. Long snap count, takes it, and he's going to hand the ball off to Holyfield again into the line. And the Tigers are reading him all over. And just those interior 3 just collapse back down on him once more.
O.J. Ziegler, Justice Marable gets off the bottom of the pile along with Tristan Thompson. And coming in from his linebacker position, Jadarius Smith, number 2. And that's the second time I've called Jadarius' name tonight. But just watching him, he's really got a nose for the football. He and Austin Carter from their middle linebacking positions.
3rd down now for Woodward Academy. They're moving right to left on your radio dial as you're looking at it. Back to the shotgun set they go. Holyfield stands to the left of the quarterback, Green. Twins to the top side. A man near on the near side goes in motion. Long snap count. Takes it. Back to pass. Going to throw a quick out there. And the Tigers are going to collapse on it as he gets across the middle, though. Dodges some tackles. He's going to be short of the first down. Needed to get to the 40, across the 45 to the 46. He's going to get to the 44. So they're going to have to punt the ball away again. The 3rd punt for Woodward Academy tonight.
Had all the semblance of a bubble screen, but he takes his little stab pass and weaves his way at an angle through the defense in front of the linebackers. And we had a couple of Tigers had a shot at him, couldn't get him, and the 3rd Tiger finished him off. But it sure did look like he was going to get a first down. But we actually held him to be 4th down and 2. So Hunter Mowers now appreciates the punter's leg and moves way back.
Yeah, he got a good one off last time. William Collings is going to come back in to punt the ball away for Woodward Academy. He makes his gesture. There's the snap. Gets right to him. Steps up. Gets the kickoff. Another nice kick. It's going to bounce down at about the 20. Takes a Tiger roll back to the 20. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 14-7 right here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. As the Tigers not going to get a lot out of that one on their first play from scrimmage, as the ball was resting on about the 18-yard line. So 2nd down and 9. We're at 6:17 left to go in the first half. 14-7.
Looks like the Tigers will try that quick trap one more time, and didn't really work. They only picked up a half yard. It looks like it'll be 2nd down and 9.5 as they break the huddle from the
Smith. Going to keep the ball, go up the middle, get across the 20, pick up about 3 on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Actually, be 3rd down and 7.
3rd down.
And again, when I really used to see a Big Will take that ball, take it from Sheely or Messbonner up the middle and turn around and run it up himself. So 3rd and 7, ball's resting on the 21-yard line.
Tigers will put a wing to the left side, man split wide to the left as well. Looking back to the sideline, getting their play from the coaches. Shaking off one, shaking off another. Now they go to their wrist, and everybody's on the same page, know what they're going to run. Play clock down to 2. Let's snap it quick. They do, and they're going to get a delay of game off that one. They'll back them up 5. That was right. They were right on that clock.
One of the things you've got to know, there's a lot of lights, a lot of clocks. Now, when you're looking behind the Tigers, you can see the 25-second clock really nice. When you're looking way down the field, it's below the scoreboard. There's a lot of orange numbers, and if you don't know where to look, you could get lost real quick. So it's kind of the only number that's the other side. But, it's responsibility of the quarterback to know where that is, and the coaches also look, and I'm sure they're yelling, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But
3rd and 12 now for the Tigers. Clock ticks down to 12 seconds. They're still in the huddle. We need to get another delay. We're down to 7 seconds, still in the huddle. Now they break the huddle, quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Smith takes it, fakes the tall sweep, rolls to the left, bootlegs it, going to air it out to the left side. Tolbert's going to climb the ladder, not quite high enough this time, as he stopped his run just a little too short, Greg.
I was going to say the same thing. Looks like, and had he just kept going like he should have, he might have caught that ball, but it looks like he decided to stop about a yard too short, jump up, and the ball went over his head. And the corner who was covering him almost had a Christmas present. It was right in his hands, and the home side fans thought he had intercepted it, and he still said, "Dang, I could have had an interception," but it bounced off his chest back down to the ground. So, and as a result, he would have hit the ground. So, based on the punt that Will comes up with, it may wind up being a wash unless it could go either way, but we certainly hope it's at least a good 40-yard punt for Will.
This will be their first punt so far of the ball game. There's the Smith. High snap. Smith steps up, gets the kickoff. Line drive down the middle of the field. Takes a Tiger bounce to cross the 50.
Okay.
And stops at the 48. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back as Woodward Academy will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 47. They cross the 50 with their first play from scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
It was an ugly punt by Will Smith, but actually
got the job done.
Got the roll and really over inside Woodward territory, which really was about a positive gain of about 5 yards for the Tigers had he even if it had been intercepted.
Right.
So it worked out well for the Tigers. On the first down, Woodward picks up 4.5. It'll be 2nd down and call it 6.
The quarterback is not Green anymore. They're back to Sutherland. Sutherland will take the snap, back up to pass. They'll throw across the middle. This will be caught by number 8, Alan Puri.
A lot of people who were actually looking at the quarterback at that time. Tristan Thompson came barreling through, and about the time he threw the ball, he actually nailed the quarterback. The quarterback's coming over, shaking his head. Tristan Thompson really put the waylay on him that time. So, again, it took a long time for the quarterback to get up, and I was really focusing more on Tristan than I did see the play, so I apologize for that.
Woodward Academy driving now. Ball will rest on the about the 25-yard line. The quarterback is still Sutherland as that play is whistled dead, and they're going to call a timeout. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 14-7. Woodward Academy driving with 3:17 right here on Eagle Sports.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands with 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Moore, great kicks. Coleman Vice running things over there, getting to meet with Dr. Stuart Gully up here, and his son Andrew just came up to see us. Andrew is taller than me, and that just blew my mind. As the last time I saw him, he came up to my belly, and now I see him well over me and towering over his dad, Stuart. As Woodward Academy going to throw out into the flats, they're going to be out of bounds. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So they'll bring up second down for them. They're driving with 3:12 left on the clock. They'll stop the clock. It'll be 14-7 in favor of the Tigers. Woodward Academy comes back to the huddle after the incomplete pass. A nice little stab pass to the outside, but he had stepped out of bounds as he tried to make that catch. The quarterback is Sutherland back in. And very different styles with the two quarterbacks in. Sutherland, more of the passing style. He's kind of distributing the ball. When Green was in, he would tend to be a little bit more involved in the running game. So Sutherland comes back in. He'll have Holyfield standing to his right. Trips to the far side. There's the snap. He'll take it, looking, throws across the middle. Same play. It's going to be almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness gracious, as the Tigers almost bring that one in. As that time it was Say Sanders who was right there on him. Exactly, almost the exact same play. And he had the ball in his hands and it dribbled down to the ground. So that'll bring up third down for Woodward Academy. It's a pink out tonight here at Woodward Academy as they're supporting breast cancer awareness. It matches really well with their black jerseys. Quarterback Sutherland again in the shotgun set. Twins to the far side. He'll put a man in motion to this near side. Take the shotgun snap. Looking, throwing it. Going to throw it towards the end zone. It's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Almost a touchdown there, as it was intended for number 3, Josh Johnson. He's already got one touchdown on the game tonight. He caught the earlier touchdown by Woodward Academy, and he had beaten his cornerback, Emmanuel Trammell, back there, but it just kind of went in and out of his hands, so they'll now bring up fourth down. And unless they've got a really good kicker, which they do, we've seen him kick the ball pretty well, let's see what they're going to go with. Actually, it's going to be the quarterback Sutherland who'll stay in, so they're going to go for it on fourth down. Clock ticking down to 3:02. A lot of passing in these past few plays, so the clock hasn't moved a whole lot. 14-7 is the score. They'll send Twins to the far side, single receiver to this near side. Pistol set with Holyfield behind the quarterback Sutherland. Snap. Sutherland backs up to pass. Looking, going to throw across the middle. Almost picked off, but that'll fall incomplete, and the Tigers will take over on downs. So the Tigers will come back out on the field. Great job by their defense. I tell you what, Sutherland is a great passer, but just right out of the hands of his receivers that time. So it's going to mess up his stats. I think he had 4 incompletions in the last 5 plays. So here come the Troup High School Tigers. Haven't been able to do much in the second quarter play. Some quick strikes down the field. They had an 80-yard touchdown. Mess Bonner with a couple of big runs for their second touchdown with 2:58. Now they come back on the field with the ball resting at the 26. Plays whistled in. Play clock continues to tick. Smith will go under center. He'll have a wing to this near side. Split backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Going to fake the handoff. Keep it. Turn upfield. He's going to be hit hard. Gain of only about 1. They'll bring up second down and 9. Uncharacteristic for Smith. They've got him. I think they're seeing a bit of a hole on the outside of the tackle. And he's trying to take advantage of that, but his cut is just a little bit too late as they collapse down on him, and he only gets about 1.5 yards. So second down and 9. Tigers look to the sideline, get their call from their coaching staff. Everybody checks their wrist, pulls it in, then breaks the huddle, makes their way back to the line of scrimmage. Smith will be under center. Twins behind him. Coming back down the line. Toss. He goes to the far side. Gets the toss off. It's going to be Mess Bonner. Keeps the ball. Gets across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. So he'll be short of the first down. That'll bring up third down. Smith again was down the line on that play. Bonner almost was tackled in the backfield, but he slipped a tackler. Gets a few yards more. So 3rd and 4. Clock continues to tick. At 1:53 left to go. Tigers leading 14-7 over Woodward Academy. Tigers taking their time in the huddle. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Checking the sideline. Finally get the play call coming in. Everybody checks their wrist. Has it. And they'll break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends this time for the Tigers. They're going to run a nice inside trap play, pick up the first down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. So first down, they'll move the chains as the clock will stop with 1:27. Tigers trying to get a nice little run down. As down on the field, Greg Hicks, let's see if I cut his mic on and see if he's there. Greg, try to cut it on. See if it's see if you pick us up there. Will Smith is going to be almost tackled. He's going to throw the ball. They're going to call him for intentional grounding. He rolled to his right, and as he was going down, threw back across the middle, And the lead official is going to call intentional grounding. So that'll back them up 5, and they'll lose a down as well. So second down for the Tigers. As we send Greg down the field, we can't seem to pick him up. But we'll see if we can effort that in just a moment. Wow, I didn't realize that was a 15-yard penalty for intentional grounding. So they'll back them up all the way to the 25-yard line. So 2nd and 25 to get a first down for the Tigers. We're going to see if Greg maybe can move more this way once the because we're not picking him up. So if he'll as the halftime begins, we'll see if we can move back towards the middle of the field and catch him. Smith will go back under center. Takes the snap. Coming back down the line of scrimmage. Handoff in the line, a gain of 1. Not a lot there as the handoff is to Bonner. He'll hop off the bottom of the pile. Third down, the Tigers may be content to just continue to drive down and let the time run off the clock. A minute left to go in this first half. They're winning right now 14-7, or leading, not winning yet. Still got another half to go. And I tell you what, it's been a great ball game between the Tigers and the Woodward Academy War Eagles. Tigers break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Smith will spin a man wide to the far side. That's Tolbert. Taking his time, goes under center. Takes the snap, back down the line of scrimmage. Tall sweep. It's going to be Bonner who's going to slip down, actually back around the 20. And it looks like a timeout is called. As the Tigers will have to punt the ball away with 27 seconds left. Miss Bonner was going around that left side, got a little deep, and just slipped down, was unable to make his way down the field. 14-7, as we mentioned, is the score. Got halftime coming up in just a few moments. We'll get a chance to listen to some of the bands and talk about some of the other things going on around the region.
And Jack, Greg, just come on back to the press box. We got a problem.
All right. We've sent Greg with the microphone over the far side, and we're just not picking up. I think that Dr. Gurley has some sort of jamming device that he's trying to keep people from local radio. He's about to head off, but we should appreciate him joining us up here. And it's great to see him and reminisce about his time, very successful time there at LaGrange College. And Dr. Gurley back on the headset with us. But it is amazing how quickly time flies as you've been gone from LaGrange College. LaGrange College, that program continued to grow. The football team having a great season, bringing the new head coach, Matt Mummy, there, and just having a lot of fun with that program.
Well, one of the highlights of my time there was starting football. I'll still remember the very first game. It was a magic moment.
It really was. Although when I was in college, I had a shirt that said LaGrange College football still undefeated.
Right.
Well, we didn't get to have that very long.
That's true.
once our program started. There's the kick. Smith gets the kick off. It's going to bounce down at the 45 and take a Tiger bounce down to the 50. Clock continues to tick down to 17 seconds, so Woodward Academy will have one more snap. But I tell you what, the program has really had some great success. Going on to a conference championship a few years ago, changing conferences now to USA South. Coach Mummy coming up with a really an amazing offense that he's got going on down there. Their quarterback Graham Craig was one of the Division III leaders in passing last year. So just really, really neat what they've got going on down there. Greg trying to come back on us there. It is really a nice thing to kind of be remembered by as the guy that was there as that program came to fruition.
It's an exciting time.
Woodward Academy going to back up to pass one more time. They're going to air it out all the way down the field. Got a man open. He's going to make the catch down at the 10-yard line. So Woodward Academy not content to sit on their laurels here late in the second quarter. So with 9 seconds left to go, they make a big strike down inside the 10. And this is one of the reasons why they've been ranked in the state all year long, is they are going to continue to fight and fight all the way down to the end of the quarter. So now, Woodward Academy looking at 9 seconds on the clock, trailing 14-7 to the Tigers. They have the ball now at the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Make their way back down to the line of scrimmage. They'll put a man wide to the right side, twins to the near side. Holyfield will stand to the left of the quarterback, Sutherland. Sutherland, a prolific passer, going to back up to pass again. Not much of a rush. He's going to be sacked. Ball's loose. And it's going to go down. Unless they stop the clock, that's going to end it. And that will end it. That'll be the end of the first half of play as the Tigers will lead it to 14-7. We're going to keep it here for just a moment as we're with Dr. Stuart Gulley, who's the president of Woodward Academy. And we mentioned earlier he was the former president of LaGrange College, had a wonderful tenure there. And I mentioned to him a moment ago that my dad, who's been on that staff a long time, is actually going to be retiring in December from the pool. And that's kind of an end of an era right there, too.
Well, it is an end of an era. Your dad is a fixture on the LaGrange College campus, so it won't be the same without him around.
It'll be very different.
Well, it won't be nearly as fun, that's for sure.
Well, I think you're very, very right. Just a couple of quick things as we continue to talk about that program. I'm still kind of tied in very deeply in that I've got two daughters at LaGrange College now.
That's great.
One's a senior in the musical theater department. In fact, they're getting ready to do a chorus line.
Yes, wonderful.
Actually, it's really neat. There's a guy that graduated with me, Tim Ellis, is actually directing the program. So they got a lot of alumni being involved with the program. But it's really neat what y'all been able to do at this campus. Is Woodward Academy has had a strong name for years, but it continues to be a place that just tends to draw folks who want to be a part of your campus.
Well, we're fortunate that we draw from a 23-county area of Atlanta, so we have about 2,700 students pre-K through 12th grade, and it's an exciting place to be.
Now, is everyone commute to the campus, or do y'all have any sort of housing?
We're strictly a day program.
Okay.
We used to be boarding up until the early 90s, but we've been a day program since the 1990s.
That was a question someone had asked me as I was on my way up there. I said, I really don't remember. Yeah. So I said, if I say Stuart, I'll ask you.
That's right.
But we sure have appreciated the hospitality that y'all have extended, and it's a special night for y'all. I noticed that y'all had the middle school program being
right,
and that's such a neat thing that's unique to your campus. Is those kids are understanding the program from when they're in elementary school all the way to middle school and to high school, and from even an offensive standpoint, the same sort of offensive schemes and that sort of thing all the way through.
Right. Yeah. We start football as early as 4th grade here, so they get quite a schooling in it that they're very interested in the possibility.
What are the other intramural sports that y'all participate in?
Well, the ones you would expect: football, baseball, softball, volleyball, some track and field that we do.
My daughters play volleyball, and I'm just amazed at how that has grown.
Yes.
The young women's volleyball, that's a tremendous progress. In fact, you didn't see the volleyball standards in gym floors until just a few years ago.
Exactly right. Well, Woodward has been fortunate to have had a strong volleyball program over the years. In fact, we have the most state championships in Georgia of any other high school, so we're very proud of our record in that respect.
Well, it's neat that the Troup High School Tigers and Woodward Academy are back in the same region again, the realignment. I look forward to many opportunities to have us up here and Woodward down to Callaway Stadium again.
Likewise. Well, it's great to have you here, and we're proud to be with you all in this region.
All right. Well, that's Dr. Stuart Gulley. He's the president here at Woodward Academy. We appreciate him joining us here as we're going into halftime. The Tigers are leading right now, 17-7 over the Woodward Academy War Eagles. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got lots more here from Woodward Academy. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen.
1, 2, 3,
Plus, there's
4,
no
5.
credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fees. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too. Because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state. Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Hey, we're at halftime here at Graham Hickson Stadium here in College Park, Georgia, on the Woodward Academy campus. And the Troup High Tiger band has taken the field. But if you just joined us, Troup High Tigers 14, Woodward Academy War Eagles 7 at halftime. And it's been a well of a first half. But I tell you what, let's listen to Johnny Hurd's Troup High band for just a song or two, and then we're going to talk some more football. Listen up, fans. That's kind of James Bond-like, wouldn't you say, Johnny Hurd?
It is a little James Bond-like. It actually says, a la James Bond, right there when that comes in. So you were spot on. Good ear, Greg.
I am a James Bond fan. Enjoy it, love it, and so excited all these years to you pulling something like this off. And your band is just so superb. You can see year by year the improvement, and it's exciting. We actually look forward to halftime to not only talk football, to have you up in the booth with us and enjoy listening to what you produce for us.
Well, I really appreciate you guys having me. And you know I'm really up here for the air conditioning.
So. Actually, it's kind of a nice night. I tried to go down the field earlier, and we had a little bit technical difficulty. I think Coleman's got that worked out now, and I'm going to head back down to the field and see if I can catch Coach Kendall as the teams come back on the field. But it's actually a nice night tonight. And I did. Now, Jack, I just want – and Coleman, I did try to – when I saw that when Sheely slipped down on that little toss sweep, I did. I know I don't have cleats on, but I did. I don't know if you saw. I tried to slide, and I slipped a little bit. I think they've got it wet on that side of the fence.
I just think that's your natural ability to walk, Greg.
Wait a second now. I can do the rumba. I can walk okay.
Rumba, okay. Yeah, you and Amy do dance. That's true. That's true. Y'all take dancing lessons, so that's good. But I'm standing out here at the stadium, but here at Woodward Academy. It is a beautiful night, a little warmer than you'd expect as we're in the month of October. As the Tiger Marching Band is doing a great job on the field. They really fill up the field, Johnny. It's amazing how a band that they continue to grow, but they really are, from 20 to 20, they are filling up this entire field.
They really are. We have a great drill writer, Robert Strunks, who's out in Dallas, Texas, who writes some really clever drill moves for us and helps a band this size, a growing band, really to look a little bit bigger than they are. And I liked his moves. I'll tell you what, he wrote a doozy of a show for us this year. It's a lot of movement and a lot of crazy moves on the field, some big formations, but I'm liking a lot of what I see right now. Of course, standing over here on side 2 around the 40-yard line, I'm just going,
Well, I also know that something else. Y'all have been adding to this show as you've gone along all season long. Now y'all have added in a lot of the extra things that the Tigerettes are doing with the paddles. You've got the Incredibles standers. So this continues to grow as this show goes through the season.
Absolutely. They all have those letters that says "Be Incredible" when all the Tigerettes have it out there, and I'm impressed that they can toss that, land it, and all the words are the right.
Spell the right
it is
word.
spelled correctly.
I was looking and I'm thinking, are those poker chips from Casino Royale?
Greg is convinced that this was a James Bond show. So.
Well, he doesn't watch cartoons and doesn't have TV. So
Sure
he
he does.
know
Sure
what's
he
going
does.
on.
No, I'm really.
No, he really
I
doesn't.
do not have satellite. I do not have
Good
cable.
evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We
and
shut
welcome
that
to
off
the
several
field.
years ago, and I can't say that I'm disappointed. The only thing that I missed is I'm looking at Frankie here with his Alabama hat on. I accused him of having a hog on it earlier today, but I missed my SEC football, man. But so I have to actually go somewhere to watch it. But no, really, I don't. I've given it up. But I do have all my James Bond movies. With that, we're going to take a short break. You're listening to Troup High Tiger football. 14-7, your Troup High Tigers leading at halftime. We'll be right back.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Hi, welcome to State Farm.
What's up? Hi, I want to switch to State Farm, but my husband has a hard time letting things go. He's stuck in the 90s. Not.
Well, if you do switch to State Farm, I can save you $500.
Raise the roof.
Switch to State Farm for your auto insurance, and you could save on average $500. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Stuck on savings? Go to the Square in LaGrange or call Matt Orr, your State Farm agent.
Average household savings based on 2012 National Survey of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Warren, Greg Hicks, live here from Woodward Academy. As right now their marching band is on the field. They got some Gregorian chants or something going on there. I'm not sure what they're doing with the band, but again, a great job by the Tiger Marching Band tonight as they presented their incredible show. But let's talk a little bit about the first half of play. We're going to look at a couple of highlights as well. As the Tigers are leading right now 14-7. Let's tell you how that happened. Woodward Academy, they did not win the toss. Actually, the Tigers won the toss. They deferred the second half, so Woodward Academy got the ball to start the game. They got the ball at the 30. But it was tremendous coverage by the Tigers to keep them there. They caught the ball and were hit immediately. But they continued to drive down the field with a mixture of run and pass. Took it all the way down to the 30, down to the end zone, and with 6:16, a very long drive, about a 6-minute drive, took it down there, and they scored first to make it 7-0. The Tigers got the ball as it went into the end zone. In fact, a nice super high kick was taken, and we stepped right into the end zone. They brought it down to the 20, though, and in one play, as we're going to go to our highlight, in one play, the Tigers were able to get on the board. Double wing set, single back to the backfield behind him. He'll take the snap. Reverse out. He's going to pass on first down. We're going to go for it all down the field. Got a man in the middle. Caught there at the 20. Down the sideline to the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers!
Dexter Shealy on a go route down on the home sideline. Will Smith throws it, 8 yards drop, throws it on stride. Shealy picks it up, cuts to the center of the field, and sees that one of the Academy kids is on his tail, and he kicks it into high gear and outruns everybody to the end zone.
So a 16-second drive for the Tigers, one play, 80 yards. The Tigers tied it up 7-7. Woodward Academy, we get the ball again after we kick the ball off to them. They take it from the 27 with 6:01 to go. They would go 4 and out and have to punt the ball away. They punted all the way to the 37 for the Tigers. The Tigers began with Mess Bonner going up the middle of the field. He had a great 35-yard run across the middle. A couple other plays, they moved left, right, but then they're going to hand the ball off one more time to Mess Bonner.
Again, we go back down the line. This one, it will be a handoff to Shealy. Bonner down the right side to the 5. Boom. Touchdown, Tigers!
Mess Bonner right behind Hudson Newton, and Mitch Mathis takes it 20 or 32 yards in for another touchdown, Tigers.
Really amazing job by the Tigers. In under 2 minutes, they put another drive together, a 32-yard touchdown run. So, again, that started from the 37. Tigers drove it all the way in for the touchdown. Woodward Academy would get the ball back. They would fumble on 4th down, pick it back up. Actually, fumble on 3rd down, pick it back up. They'd have to punt the ball away. The Tigers did a great job on defense to stop them. So 14-7 was our score at the end of the first quarter. We went into the second quarter play, and the Tigers continued to drive, but it just went back and forth between the Tigers and Woodward. Nobody really able to get anything done until late in the the second quarter. Woodward Academy had only 19 seconds left on the clock, but they had a big strike down the field, got the ball to the 10, but they weren't able to do anything with it as the play things ended there. Do we have Greg on the field?
I'm here, baby.
There he is.
Atta baby, Mitch. Greeting the football players as they're coming back out. Cameron, good job. Nice looking crew. I'm sure they come back with some heartfelt Coach Kendall, and we're going to see if I can get a job with
all right,
Foster.
We're going to take one more break, Greg, and then we come back. We'll try to go back down to you. Listen to Troup County football, 14-7, the Tigers leading right here on Eagle Sports.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands with 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game. Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Woman, Greg Hicks down the field. Greg, can you hear me?
I can. We got our technical difficulties worked out. I'm down here with Coach Lynn Kendall. Coach Kendall. Room and it's 79 degrees on the field. I just want you to know, but you say it's like 95 inside the locker room.
3 degrees in the cool air. I don't want them to get them stretched out. It worked out good because we're getting here to the close of the half anyhow. We did as far as any type of adjustments or what we need to say to them. So it's time to get back out here and play ball and play a good second half.
I noticed. I was asking, what kind of adjustments you made. Kind of enlighten the fans. What would you basically tell you? The things you would tell them that you might want to change in the second half.
Well, we just got to continue battling, and what we looked at offensively is a couple of things that we did wrong that kind of slowed us down. And we're playing against a fine football team, and it's a battle. And I told them before we went out, every game the rest of the season is a playoff game. So your playoff started on October the 10th. Is how it goes. So that's where we're at with that. We got to keep battling defensively. I'm proud of the defense. A couple times they had to bow their backs there and stand tough, and then just continue containing people and making plays from a defense standpoint, having good fundamentals, and then offensively, let's continue working our scheme. And we always talk about when we come out where we're ahead or behind, our attitude has got to be that sense of urgency, like you're down 14. You got to come out like you're down 14.
You guys are starting with the ball second half. I noticed you defer to second half, and it's kind of a trend you guys like. We look forward to seeing what I'm live down the field.
All right, we're going to step away now. One more break. When we come back, we'll get ready almost for kickoff. Tigers leading 14-7 live here from Woodward Academy right here on Eagle Sports.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com. Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon. We're joined again in a moment by Greg Hicks. He's down the field, and we've had a great time. We've added another member to our team tonight. Frankie Holmes has been up here learning all the technical stuff. He's put all the really cool downs and that sort of thing off the website. So I'll tell you what, you stand around the press box, we'll put you to work, that's for sure. Tigers leading right now 14-7. Here as we're ending halftime. The teams are in the end zones getting things ready. The officials are on the field about ready to get things started off. I appreciate it. Dr. Stuart Gully, great to see a good friend here at halftime. He's done a great job as the president here at Woodward Academy. Of course, had a wonderful tenure as the president of LaGrange College. But it's really neat to see him and some of his family. His son Andrew, who's taller than me, and that was pretty amazing. Last time I saw him, he came up maybe to my belly button, and now he's a good 6'4", standing there, and just a good-looking kid. Real proud of that young man. And Greg Hicks, hopefully not out of breath, is showing us back up in the booth after running up the steps. Looks like you're doing okay.
I'm doing all right. Enjoying my time on the field. I still believe they've got it wet on the other side.
There's a little bit of a sheen there. I'll tell you what, the teams are getting ready to go back on the field. We're getting ready for kickoff. They put a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Again, the Tigers are winning 14-7. Greg, as we go into the second half, really quickly from me, it's going to be interesting to see who they come out with quarterback for Woodward Academy. They've run the two in both Sutherland and in Green. Green being the more running quarterback. Sutherland has been able to pass lights out. In fact, that last pass, almost 60 yards down the field as they got the ball inside the 10 late in the first half. On the Tigers side, really like the way we had everything opening up. A big touchdown pass on first down to start off the ball game. I don't really want to see us go back into the just hand the ball off left and right.
Well, I think, I was telling Frankie, you mentioned about that long pass with less than 20 seconds left. I think that gets to the point where the corner's just sitting here saying, hey, I'm going to take me a break just a little bit because, hey, they're probably going to take a knee. They're probably going to run the ball on the ground. Can't do that. You can't ever take a break.
They'll bring it out to the 20 as the ball is kicked into the end zone. Nice kick.
But
that young man.
Coach Kendall was saying that the locker room over there, they had fans going on, but it was probably 20 degrees hotter inside the locker room in that block room. But they just got to come out and do the things that the Tigers do well and stay with the game plan, make their blocks, drive the kids off the line of scrimmage, and play good sound football.
Another quick update for you. Callaway leading right now 24-0 at Cedartown.
And that's it. Actually 24-7 at halftime.
Okay, 7. All right.
My bad. I should have given you an update earlier.
Of my update. Tigers will have the ball. 1st and 10 from the 20. Smith goes under center. Straight tee behind him. Backs up to pass. Going to throw it over to this near side. Tolbert's going to climb up and going to be just short. This is the second time we've seen Tolbert come up short and then the ball be thrown over his head.
Well, in due respect, number one there for the Woodward War Eagles was really all over.
They're letting him play, that's for sure.
He felt like he had to go at that jump ball. Sorry, I feel like I got to get my mic closer to me. I'm sorry. I should just leave it alone. But, I also looked at Cameron Russell. From a slot back, he had actually come down about 18 yards and cut it across on a post pattern. He had got behind the wideout because, the safety, it looked like he was wide open as well.
Smith, this time he's going to hand the ball off to Sheely. Sheely's hit and dropped after just a couple of yard gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 for the Tigers as Sheely comes out of the backfield from his left halfback position. Mess Bonner takes a fake handoff, crisscrosses in the backfield. He heads left, Sheely heads right. Sheely picks up about 2.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and probably call it 7.5 yards. They've got to get out to the 30-yard line, and the ball's resting on the 22.5-yard line.
Woodward running a 4-man front against the Tigers. Now they'll walk the defensive ends to either side, so 6 men in the box. It's going to be Bonner who's going to cut inside. And that wet field, as Greg described it, causes him to slip up, plays dead. One of the kids picks up the ball, tries to run into the end zone, but it's going to be whistled dead. We may lose a yard there. Bring up 4th down. We'll have to punt the ball away.
And, I want to make – and I know I've been making light of the fact that the field looks
It's a very different turf, though.
But I'm going to say this, that's the second time Sheely's handled the ball in a matter of minutes. The second time he slipped down. Mess Bonner slipped down trying to put on brakes in the end zone.
It could be about cleats, too, because these cleats are not necessarily made for this field.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I don't see any of the Woodward kids slipping down, so they may obviously be used to this particular field.
A little bit of a high snap. Smith gets it off, gets his kickoff, passes across the 50, takes a Tiger roll across the 40, and going to go out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 14-7 on Eagle Sports.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back as Woodward Academy is going to try to take a page out of the Troup High School playbook as they're going to try to throw the ball all the way down the field. And a late flag, and it looks like a big go against the Tigers.
Well, it was a late flag, and Emmanuel Trammell's running step by step with the wide out.
And the ball was way overthrown.
That was my point. It was overthrown. It was really uncatchable. You could see that when the quarterback left it. They're going to call holding on Emmanuel Trammell. Maybe Emmanuel was trying to hold him back from getting beyond him. we couldn't see that. That's way over on the other side.
It's also hard to see where that's holding, where on the last play with Tolbert, what was going on between those two guys was not holding as well.
Yeah.
As they were right in each other's hip pocket. But not too big a gain for the Woodward Academy War Eagles.
Actually, it was must have been from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
they'll 10 yards.
Just a 10-yard up the field from the line of scrimmage. So Woodward get a little bit of extra yardage off of that. Sutherland is the quarterback in right now. He's the one that can pass the ball very well. This time he's going to fake the handoff to Holyfield. We're going to knock he's going to throw it to the wide out. He's going to go out of bounds after a gain of only 1.
Good job by Jonathan Foster reading that. He from his outside linebacker position, took a step up, saw the quarterback's eyes, took running off to the sideline, and he's able to knock out the wide receiver after a 2-yard gain. So good reaction on the short side of the field by Jonathan Foster, number 13. So if you've just joined us, we're just beginning the third quarter of play at 10-17. Your Troup Tigers 14, Woodward 7. Woodward's got the ball at the 50-yard line.
They began this drive on the 37-yard line. They're right at the 50. Sutherland will have trips to this near side. He's all alone in the backfield. Just a 3-man rush. Throws a slant across to the 45 as their running back is going to get down near the 30. And I tell you what, great job by the Tigers. The running back is number 18, Jacob Robertson. He's going down the sideline, was about 2 yards inside, and we popped him and knocked him strongly out of bounds.
Jamal Wilkerson absolutely laid a lick on it, but give credit to the Woodward Academy War Eagles in that they hit the slot back on a stab pass, and it did a little screen play where the tight end number 44 was actually way outside. He came in, did a little pinch block, and allowed the receiver to get outside and gain about 20 yards.
Sutherland will have 2 guys to his left and right. Now he'll change that. So trips to the top side, twins to the inside. Takes the snap. You got a rush on him. He's going to throw across the middle. Complete. He's at the 25 to the 20, and we're going to knock him out of bounds there.
Helmet to helmet with Say Sanders and Elijah Holyfield. And Holyfield, he knows how to skip because he's doing a really good job at skipping back to the huddle. And again, we've looking. I don't know that they run the ball much. It looks like they just decided we're going to see what Troup secondary can do. This is going to come out and pass.
Because Troup's running game, they've stopped the running game completely.
Yeah.
And Holyfield really has only gotten about 2 or 3 yards every time he's held the ball.
That's
so they've gone purely to really a West Coast offense right now.
That's right.
Just a quarterback by himself, 5 receivers set. Not something you see very often in high school football. There's low snap, ball's on the ground. They'll have to get down on it, so they'll lose it down there. It'll be second down now, and about 14 is a low snap. The quarterback suddenly gets back on it.
Well, good job by the Tigers. They were all in the backfield too, as Eli Patrick and Tristan Thompson were all in the backfield, and luckily the quarterback laid down on it because I think Tristan would have wound up taking that one from him. But again, that may be what we have to have right now. They've got such a potent air attack. We may have to have Woodward kind of beat themselves, if you will. Some miscues or some turnovers.
Holyfield will stand beside the quarterback, Sutherland. They wait for the snap. Quarterback takes it and hands the ball off to Holyfield inside the line, and he's going to get some upfield motion. Takes a nice right side step and be brought down before he gets to the original first down marker. So great job by the defense to just put a stop on him. In fact, it looked like he was going to try to break away, but they were all over him.
Well, I was going to say, look, give credit to Holyfield where he just continued to try, but it was one of those things, the killer bees or was just attacking where all these Tigers were just boom, 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 wouldn't let him go, and he realized, man, they're just beating me up. I think they have to go back to the passing. Be third down and 11 for Woodward. The ball is spotted on the 21-yard line.
Think about that too, Greg. We're only running a 3-man front because we got the other guys back in coverage. So that's when Holyfield gets the ball, that's those 3 guys continuing him, and then the corners walk up.
That's right.
They're doing a tremendous job back there. Sutherland will take the snap, hand the ball, fake the handoff to him. Actually throw a little screen inside to Holyfield. Holyfield's got some running room now. He's at the 10, 5. He'll go in for the end zone. So good play call by Woodward Academy to fake it to Holyfield and then throw an inside screen to him, and he takes it to the end zone.
It was a nice design play. You got the defensive unit spread out. You got the linebackers covering everybody and their grandmother, and all of a sudden they fake it to Holyfield, which the linebacker bites on. Holyfield slips up behind him, and the linebacker then realizes it's a fake. He backs up, and then Holyfield is there to take the screen pass and runs the ball 20 yards in, untouched for the touchdown. So good play call, but it looks like they may be bringing it back.
A holding call.
Well,
wow, they are bringing it back.
To be honest with you, Tristan Thompson got up and said, hey, he's holding me. And 76 is saying, I didn't hold him. Well, somebody held somebody because they are bringing the ball back. So
the strike the touchdown off the board. Still 14-7 with 8:40 left to go in the third quarter of play. So now the ball will rest at the 20-yard line.
Help me out. The ball was on the 21-yard line. All right, and now the ball's on the 20, and they're replaying third down.
It's really on the 21. That's about where it is. As I look at the marker. If you because of the sheen on the far side, it just looks a little different. Quarterback's going back at the pass. Goes to air it out in the air. They're going to get the touchdown anyway. Well, a nice pass to their wide out on the far side. And he makes it just an outside in run at it and picks up the touchdown.
Nice chest bumping going on by Woodward. But, again, hey, nice pass. You got to give these guys credit. Rarely did they run the ball, and when they ran the ball, Holyfield couldn't go anywhere. So it looks like the Tigers have got that down pat. Now we've got to work on this passing defense because, man, Woodward is, like I said, they're sending 5 guys at you plus Holyfield out of the backfield. So
snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:34 left to go, it's a tie ball game, 14-14. Tigers will get the ball when we come back right here on Eagle Sports.
Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floors, fireplace, and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Tigers expecting another big kick by Woodward Academy as they're standing right on the end zone line. Of course, in high school football, if it goes into the end zone at all, it's going to be brought out to the 20.
And the way he's been kicking, you wonder if the rest of the players should even jog down the field,
Well, you never know. he could onside it right here. You never know. It's a lot of low numbers on the field. Look at that. Here we go. He steps up, addresses the ball. There's the kick. Another. Wow, this is gorgeous. He'll sail over the head. Actually, we caught in the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. Tigers will have it there 1st and 10. Tied up 14-14, 8:34 left to go in the third quarter of play.
We were talking during break, Jack. What's going to be the offensive strategy of the Tigers on their second offensive possession of the second half, knowing that Woodward has obviously decided to come out and pass, and doing it very effectively. What do? Do you slow it down? Do you wait till the play clock gets down inside 10, which they just now call it, so they're just going to kind of hang out in the huddle? No, they're going to break the huddle fast and have at it.
And let's see what they do with it. Smith will go under center, and they're going to go right back to their bread and butter, right off tackle. But the Woodward Academy is going to read it well. And that was their adjustment at halftime. Is they're going to be right there at those tackles and make a stop of Shealy.
Well, used to we would say 8 men in the box. They may be bringing 10 men in the box, leaving with a free safety back there because it's really a risk that you take. Because the Tigers certainly can pass the ball. So one of the things that Woodward has to be careful about is, they run the ball effectively, but they can also pass as well. So Coach Kendall and Jay Floyd, they certainly will pass if they need to.
Tigers break the huddle again. Smith will go under center. Wing to this near side. Split backs behind him. Takes the snap. Going to bootleg it back around the left side. Going to follow in behind his blockers, but get brought down after only a couple of yards of a gain. Kind of an odd play there, Greg. And so we faked it back to this near side and bootlegged around on a little option.
Little counter boot option, which is we got an official timeout now.
Now they run it.
One of the players had to come off the field because his helmet came off, and I think he was complaining that Jorge Benitez actually pulled it off his head. But at any rate, it's 3rd down and 10. So
there are nice helmets. You may want to try one.
He might even want one. That's right. Well, I think the Tigers have some nice helmets too. What we've got to do now is we've got to pick up 10 yards. We really, the first 2 possessions, we need to do better than 3 and out on each possession. So
here we go. Smith back under center, and the play will be whistled dead. Let's see what we've got. We got.
Somebody may have called a timeout.
Nope. We're going to have delay. Is that delay game again by the Tigers? No, it's a timeout call by the Tigers. Did they get it off in time?
Well, I think that the gong was going off. I don't know what about this gong they have.
Well, that's a lot of stadiums do that for 3rd down. Let's go and take 30 seconds back to the station. 14-14 is your score right here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack One and Greg Hicks. Frankie Holmes running the computer. Coleman Weiss running things over there.
And he's just like us. He's not going to get paid for it either.
Third down and 10. As Will Smith's under center. Split backs behind it. Backs up, goes down the line. Handoff in line. We're going to get a first out of this and more, as it's going to be.
He still hadn't touched
Bonner. He's just riding the man, actually literally riding him to the 35-yard line for a first down.
Little counter trap there. Nice call by the Tiger offensive coaching staff. A little counter trap. The War Eagles were just simply pinching in and got caught in that trap. And Mess Bonner takes it 15 yards for a first down over toward the Tiger sidelines. That'll be 1st and 10. Balls resting on the 30, just short of the 35-yard line.
So they did not mark the delay of game off against the Tigers. They got the timeout in just in time. 15 seconds now left on the play clock. Smith under center. Comes back down the line. And it's going to be Bonner who's going to hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to break out. Tries to get back on the outside. They're going to wrangle him in after a loss of 3, so 2nd and 13.
Well, that's one of the few times that you'll see Mess, and of course he's got speed, and a lot of the teams know that. He was hit, tried to bounce it outside, and the corner just pinched him down, and he lost about 1.5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and call it maybe 12. Ball's resting on the 33-yard line. Tigers have got to get out to right at the 44-yard line, so they've got 2nd down and 11.
They break the huddle back again. Smith, under center, toss sweep, go around this near side. We're going to try to get up behind our blockers. They do a good job again of wrangling us in. And, Greg, we're really not trying to get to the outside. We're trying to want to cut it back.
Well, the reason we can't get to the outside right now, if you look there, and Woodward Academy's got a player down. So we'll talk about that.
They're going to come out and check on him. Let's take a quick 30 seconds back to the station as they check on that young man. Tied up 14-14 with 6 minutes left to go. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
The young man, number 43, Tommy Bryan, a senior, making his way back off the field. Just got a little breath knocked out of him there. So 3rd down and 10 for the Troup High School Tigers. Another important 3rd down. They got a first down the last 3rd down.
You're right. We talked about getting outside, and the Sheely and Bonner wants to cut it up inside. Well, it's because the outside linebackers and the corners are doing a good job at forcing the Tigers to turn it up inside.
Split backs behind Smith. Smith, we're going to run that counter option inside, and we're not going to do it. The ball's on the ground, and Woodward Academy seems to think they have it. We'll see.
It's hard to say. Let's see what happens.
Bonner was the ball carrier. It looks like he may have lost it as he got across the line of scrimmage.
He was twisting and turning. They may have jerked it out of his hand. I see Jorge Benitez diving in that pile. You'd like to see hustle.
First down for Woodward. They recover a fumble. So the first turnover tonight for the Tigers. So the fumble will take place on the 36-yard line.
Shades of 80s Miami. They, for those that know me, know what I'm talking about. Woodward likes to celebrate. But anyway, celebrate they will, but the Tigers have got to really step it up on defense. But guys, that's the first turnover we've had in a while, okay, especially a fumble. Think about it. It goes back to a while. I can't tell you when the last time the Tigers have number one, had a turnover, but particularly had a turnover on a fumble.
Sutherland will come back in at the quarterback position. The senior backs up to pass. Got a 5-receiver set. Throws across the middle. Got a man wide open. Caught down at the 5. Ball's down. Looks like the Tigers have recovered. Let's see what they mark it.
They make it say the ground. They're going to
No,
call
they're
it
gonna say
down.
he's down. Wow.
Yeah, we got one side judge coming out and said he was down, but the Tigers tackled him. And the thing about high school, you don't have a replay, but he left the ball on the ground.
Yep.
And the Tigers recovered it on the 1 yard line. But again, just a seam route right down the middle. Perfect pass play. Again, defensive units of the Tigers have got to take a look and make some adjustments.
He was wide open across the middle. I'm with you, Greg, though. I think that he lost the ball as he was going down. That should have been a live ball, but I guess maybe like the pros, the ground can't cause a fumble. Back to the I formation for Woodward Academy. Steps up, quarterback's going to go in, looking for a call, and they're going to call a touchdown for Woodward Academy. QB sneak by the quarterback Sutherland, and they'll punch it in for 6.
You thought maybe they would give it to Holyfield to actually make him feel like he's accomplished something tonight, but no, the quarterback sneak took it in. I'm just saying the Tigers have done a really good job of shutting him down.
They have.
I'm just saying. It's pretty obvious.
5:22 left to go. 20-14 is the score right now. There's the snap. Hold. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 21-14 in favor of Woodward Academy. They're coming alive in the second half. Tigers going to have to get something going when we come back right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Tigers will get to return this ball as they catch it before it goes in the end zone. He'll get up to about the 15-yard line before the folks from Woodward Academy will bring him down. They'll celebrate that and now make their way back off the field. Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from the 15.
Good coverage by the kickoff team. You know, it was, I mean, again, we talked earlier, that guy can not only kick it deep, but he can kick it high. It's almost like a nice hang time on a punt.
He's a senior, William Collins. He's 6'4", 185 pounds.
Well, you know, we don't really talk a lot about the kickers necessarily and about who might be looking at it from a college standpoint, but you know somebody's interested in it because the kid can kick.
Tigers back on the field. 1st and 10. Smith will keep the ball, turn up field, pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards across down to the 20-yard line. Nice 5-yard play.
A little bit of, I mean, I know that Will tried to cut it upside. He picks up 5 yards. We'll take that anytime. Sheely was out there in the pitch lane wide open. He was a little bit far away from Will than he should have been. But again, we'll keep that in mind when he goes to pitch it again.
Smith back under center, split backs behind him. Comes back down the line of scrimmage. Going to keep it and slip down. Actually, he's tripped up. I think he went over the ankle of one of the Woodward Academy players who's kind of rolling around the ground. I think that hurt him.
You're right. He's actually limping. What is it, number 4?
Number 4, Matthew Clopton.
It looks like Will either stepped on his ankle or something. He's got to come out of the ball game. Or maybe not. He sent the replacement back out. But
Will had some open room right there. Just kind of tripped up on the young man.
So he did.
4:36 left to go. 21-14 is your score right now.
It's 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Once again to the left side, the Tigers go. And, man, to tell you what, Woodward is reading this running game of the Tigers up really well. They've made some great adjustments here in the second half.
Well, you know, let's go back to the days, Jack, of when we played Woodward years and years ago. Very disciplined, hard-hitting, fundamentally sound. One of the toughest games I have ever played personally as a left offensive tackle. Man, I had to fight that guy tooth and nails all night long. So and it's the same thing. I look at Mitch and Jorge and Hudson Newton and the guys. They're having to earn every inch they can get the second half.
There's the snap. Smith steps up, gets the punt away. His best punt tonight so far. It's going to bounce and take another big. Actually, the Woodward guy's going to pick it up, and he's going to fake it, go around the right side. He's got some running room.
Oh, he's got a wall.
He's at the 50. He gets behind his wall, across the 50 to the 30, across the middle of the field.
Ball's
on the ground.
They're going to say the ground called it. Let's see.
No, he was standing
Tigers
up.
football.
Yeah. He was standing up and lost the ball. And the Tigers have it at the 20, actually at the 30-yard line.
And we actually had it on the 32. Now that we recovered, now we lost 4 yards. But it's first down for the Tigers.
Wow.
But, you got to appreciate that. Good athletic. Kind of reminds me of Terry Godwin at Callaway there. Big D1 prospect from the Callaway High School, is that he would let it bounce, and he would just kind of wait, and all of a sudden he would take off. And that's what that kid did. And, wow, did he have a wall. You could just see all black jerseys lined up. And
number 2, Jeffrey Hubbard was the young man, and he had a great wall, got all the way down across the 30, fumbled it. The Tigers picked it up, and have the ball now. Once again, fresh set of downs from basically where they kicked the ball. Smith, under center, goes back around the left side. They're going to stop us after about a gain of only 1, brings up second down and 9.
Yeah, you just wondered. Here lately we've been just going with a home run ball as far as passing, and you wonder what's out there that the coaching staff has up their sleeves. They're looking at trying to catch Woodward in a particular situation where they can all ball off and maybe get that tight end dump, or maybe have something out in the flats. But one of the things that the Tigers have got to do at second down and 9 is you really want to establish that ground game. First half, we established it. Second half, Woodward's done a heck of a job at locking us down.
They got 8 guys in the box. Surely we can get over their heads. And they're going to whistle that play dead. We run the trap play that they had read out really well.
Well,
movement on the part of the Tigers that time.
So for second and 9, that'll go to second and 14 as they'll back them up 5. Line of scrimmage was at the 22-yard line. It'll be down to the 17. If you've just joined us or you've been in and out of the game tonight, Woodward's 21, your Troup Tigers 14. It was 14-7 at halftime. In the third quarter, Woodward War Eagles have come back and scored 2 touchdowns on your Tigers and did it through the air. Really, our Tigers have shut them down on the ground game, but we're still searching for answers to kind of cover their passing game.
Smith back under center, takes a snap, toss sweep. We're going to throw the flea flicker, air it out down the field. Got a man there. And it's going to be caught. What a catch.
Beautiful
What a catch at the 40. Tolbert is falling down, got 2 guys on top of him, and he comes down with a pass.
Beautiful. And he gets up and he stands there waiting on and see, that's nice celebration there. Just kind of wait and give it to
I've been here before.
Man, he went up, landed flat on his back. I wonder if his breath's not out of him. But Dexter Shealy, who can throw it a mile, took the toss pitch from Will Smith, planted, thank God he didn't slip down, and aired it out, and Tolbert caught the ball in the air on the 40-yard line and landed down on the 39, and that's where the ball was spotted on the 39-yard line of the Woodward Academy War Eagles.
All right, so the Tigers have something going now. Smith back under center. Hands off, actually fakes the handoff. Toss and sweep to Shealy. Shealy dodges one, dodges another. What a nice little slip move. Gets inside the 35-yard line. Really was stopped back on the 40, but he's going to get all the way to the 34.
He's going to pick up 7 on a couple of sidestep moves and pick up extra yardage. I know that coaches like for you to make one move and get on down the field, but look, they were covered good, and Shealy did a nice job picking up 7 yards.
Smith takes a snap. Back down the sideline. Going to hand the ball off to Mess Bonner. Bonner almost breaks it free at the 20, but it's another first down for the Tigers.
Man, Mess Bonner broke it loose, and number 5 from his safety position on the other side came over and actually just corralled him around the ankles. If it hadn't been for that, it would have been a touchdown Tigers. So Tigers showing a little spark right now on their offensive side.
Arrington Ferraris, the young man for Woodward Academy, makes the tackle. 1:31 left to go in the third. 21-14, Tigers knocking on the door. Ball rests on the 20-yard line. Smith under center, split backs behind him. Takes a snap, goes back down the line. Going to hand the ball off, and they go. Wow, we pushed the pile. Pushed the pile 6 yards, all the way to the. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 25, so 5 yards on that play.
Good job by Will Smith, design quarterback keeper, where he just tucked it in behind Jorge Benitez and Brandon Barrington. Good job. I keep wanting to call him Baconton. I'm sorry, but Barrington.
Bacon.
I know it, but he was able to push forward, and Shealy came in there and kind of helped push him and gained 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball's resting on the actually 5.5. Ball's resting on the 15-yard line of Woodward.
Smith once again steps under center. Hands the ball, fakes the handoff to the first back through the line, and that's Bonner. Then hands it all off to Shealy. He spins down inside, gets another 2, maybe 3 yards. Actually, maybe even 4. He's almost to the 10, so they're going to mark him down at the 11.
So they're gonna move the ball up the 4 spot. They're going to give him 3rd down and call it 2.5 as the ball's resting. Looks like on the 12-yard line. He's got to get just inside the 10 for a 1st down.
Probably last play of the 3rd quarter. As Smith will go to center, come down the right side, fake the first handoff, hand the ball off. They're going to be short of the 1st down. He got to the right, just short of the 10. He's got to get over the 10, almost to the 9 for a 1st down. Clock ticks down 4 seconds, 3. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. 21-14 is your score as we go into the 4th quarter. Tigers trailing, but knocking on the door right here. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks in the 4th quarter of play. It's 21-14 right now in favor of Woodward Academy. Tigers now driving. Ball right at the 10-yard line. Got to get across the 10 for a 1st down. It is 4th down. And they are about 2 yards short of that goal.
I thought he picked up a little bit more yards than that, but they're going to spot it. It's going to be 4th and 2. But just like Coach Kendall said in his halftime remarks, every play's a playoff game now. So if you're going to play this like playoff, you're in 4-down territory. We're not going to kick a field goal. His attitude is we're going to start the 4th quarter with a 1st down. We've got to get a touchdown out of this.
Smith will take it. Reverse little trap play. Gets inside. Did he get across?
It depends on the spot.
I think that's a right foot spot. It's going to be a 1st down.
It'll be a 1st down, but it'll be for Woodward. I don't think they quite made it.
So they'll mark him right at the 10. He needed to get to the 9.
He's about a football length short is where they're spotting it. So the Tigers unable to make that 1st down, but they got to come in on defense. But again, of course, Shealy's trying to beg his placement position out of the side judge, but to no avail as Woodward will take over 1st down on their own 10-yard line. Now this is where we would certainly like another turnover by Woodward tonight. Down deep, let us get it clean, get it turned over.
They put the ball on the ground a couple of times so far tonight.
They have. And a couple of times they put down, they've actually recovered their own fumble.
So here they come. They're going with a shotgun set as they'll turn around and hand the ball off to Holyfield, who's going to get a nice run on the left side. He's hit the line of scrimmage, bounces to the outside, gets away to the 20, and that's going to be a 1st down for Woodward Academy.
That'll be his longest run of the night. Line of scrimmage, he'll pick up 11. That'll move the ball out to pick up 10 on the spot. It'll move the ball resting on the 20-yard line on the far hash marks on the Troup Tiger sidelines. Just entered the 4th quarter, 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go into the 4th quarter. 21 Woodward, 14 for your Tigers.
Pistol set for Woodward Academy. Quarterback Sutherland takes a snap, backs up to pass. Got a man in his face. He's hit as he throws the ball. It's going to be complete all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Had a little wheel route going on out there with 33. A kid that really has more of a fullback number. He came out of a slot position, kind of blocked down for a half a step, and then took off on a little wheel route outside the corner, which was taking his man inside. The wideout was taking the corner inside, and he was wide open about 14 yards down the field. Picks up about 18 yards down to the 43-yard line, it looks like.
They break the huddle. Sutherland will be all by himself in the backfield. Trips to this near side. Looking to pass, throws it Got a quick out, kind of a little screen play. Almost loses the ball as he puts it down right on the 45-yard line. I'll give him a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
You know, again, you got to appreciate this, and it's a good test for the Tigers. We haven't seen a passing attack like this in probably 2 or 3 years. I can't.
And we've talked about that being one of the things that the Tigers have struggled with is the pass coverage.
Even with Carver, you know, Carver had a lot, but they did a lot of stab passes. Woodward really does a lot of good job throwing the ball down the field.
They go up top, that's for sure. Sutherland takes a long time back there. Clock ticks down to 8 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap, hands the ball off to Holyfield. Holyfield takes a stutter step. Now he's going to run it across the 50. Cuts, leaps over one man, gets across the 40. They're going to mark him down at the 35-yard line for another first down for Woodward Academy.
Good job. Looks like Todd Gurley from Georgia. I've seen.
Was he signing memorabilia?
I didn't say that. Be nice, Jack. He did jump over somebody. I only saw a video of Gurley jumping over. Reminds me of my days when I was not a running back.
You were blocking on that play.
There you go. But a nice run by Holyfield. He's actually had more yardage in this series than he had the entire first half. But again, you got to credit that for the open offense of the War Eagles.
Yep. Man in motion to the far side. A lot of time in the middle. And that ball is going to be incomplete, but I think we're going to have a holding call. It's going to go against, holding against Woodward Academy. They'll bring that ball back. Be a 10-yard penalty there.
And I don't know if that's from the line of scrimmage or the spot of the foul. If it's from the spot of the foul, it'll be a 10-yard mark-off, but from the line of scrimmage, it'll in essence be a 15-yard negative play.
Penalty from the spot of that foul.
The announcer here seems to think it's from the spot of the foul.
I'm sure he's more schooled. I was just a county school guy. You know, these guys are like an academy. He probably knows that.
21-14 is your score in favor of Woodward Academy. They have the ball. They're driving. So 10-yard penalty, but it is from the spot of the foul. So the ball will rest down the 49-yard line. That's a big loss for them.
Well, you know, the sad thing is the threat that we've seen with their 18 wideouts that they show up out there with. They're able to pick up 18 yards at a time. They've actually, what is this, first down in about 25, 24
Just
maybe?
about. And it's going to fake the handoff to Holyfield. They'll throw that little screen in the middle. This is what they scored on a few minutes ago. Holyfield gets knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So that's back to where their original first down marker was.
Banquez Bonner and Austin Carter. Austin playing at home, but he was able to pick up at least 12 to 15 yards to get them back, or 14 yards to get them back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be second down, actually, at 9 for Woodward. But again, Tigers, you see a lot of hands on the hips and definitely not out of shape. They have had a week off, not out of shape, but they've also not seen a passing attack like Woodward's brought tonight, especially in the second half.
4 receivers. Holyfield, the lone back to the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to take it, the handoff, Go across the middle once again. Almost picked off by the Tigers.
Good job by Jamal Wilkerson. What a read. He broke in just when he needed to. And really, you almost have to give credit for the offensive wideout. In essence,
breaking that up.
Breaking it up. Yeah, it was kind of had to turn into a defensive guy real quick.
9:22 left to go in this contest. 21-14 in favor of Woodward Academy. Woodward Academy driving. Ball looking at a 3rd down and 9. Ball resting on the 34-yard line. They're across the 50, driving down inside. There's the snap. He'll back up to pass. Looking to throw a little wheel route to the inside. They'll pick up 5, maybe 6, and be brought down. So bring up 4th down for Woodward Academy. And I believe that they're in 4-down territory right here.
Good job by Say Sanders. Just a little inside screen where the wideout takes a step forward and cuts inside real hard behind his. He had 3 wideouts to the left. Cuts inside behind the 2 inside guys. In essence, a screen, and he's able to pick up about 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 6. But, you know, with the way they can kick, Jack, you know, I don't know why they would be in 4-down territory. You know, they're up a score. That'll put them up 2 scores.
Right.
They have no reason to believe that the Tigers would attempt a field goal if given the opportunity.
In high school football, that's still a long field goal.
Well, it's 32. It'd be about a 47-yard field goal, but at the same time, we've seen this guy kick it from here to West Point and back. So, but let's see. They're going to call a timeout and discuss it.
All right, so a timeout call on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 21-14 right here on Eagle Sports.
Blue season is upon us, And we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Frankie Holmes, Coleman Vice. All the fans are here.
And we want to appreciate all the guys listening to us on eagle1023.com. Robert Palmer joins us all the way from Augusta, Georgia. He keeps up with his Troup Tigers. Jimmy Taylor over in Douglasville keeps up with his Tigers. A lot of guys listen to us on the web that are outside the 96.9 listening area.
Here comes a Woodward Academy group. Going to throw it into the end zone. They got a man there. He catches it, and it's going to be another touchdown for Woodward Academy on a 4th down play. And actually, we've seen that play 3 times so far, and they've come away with a touchdown, 2 of them.
I was just going to say, we've seen that same play before, so that'll put the Woodward up by 2 touchdowns. Again, certainly not insurmountable, not with the offensive attack that we've seen Tigers all year. It does look like in the waning moments of this 4th quarter, at least almost halfway there, that Woodward certainly has our number. But hey, that's why they call it football. It's a true test for the coordinator to figure out what we can do to put some points on this board.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So 28-14 is your score with 8:41 left to play. Tigers got a little bit of a hole they got to dig out. Still got time. You're listening to Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. Tigers with their backs to the wall. 8:41 left to go in this contest. 28-14. Tigers down by 2 touchdowns. And they have struck with 16-second drives, with 2-minute drives. So very possible for them to get back into this one.
We were commenting off the air that, man, we hate it that our Tigers are losing, but you really got to appreciate what Woodward has done in the second half with that passing game.
There's the kick. Nice high kick again. It's going to be returnable, I think. They'll bring it up from the 1 to the 10. Coming to the right side, they'll drag it down to the 15, and that's what the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
You know, you wonder sometimes just let it go in the end zone. But we'll take that. It was a 15-yard return by Bess Bonner, so the Tigers will have 85 yards to score. But getting back to what I was saying, you know, yes, they've pretty much shut our run down. We've got to figure out something we can do offensively. Defensively, we pretty much shut their run down. But now it's kind of opened back up. When they were able to throw against us, it's given Holyfield a chance to actually put some yards on the ground.
Yep.
Wednesday, next week at St. Pius. The game will be at 4 o'clock.
Here come the Tigers. Split backs for Smith. Same basic formation we've been in all ball game. Smith going to roll to his right, looking to pass, airing it out. Intercepted by Woodward Academy. He gets the ball up to the 20. Going to be up to the 10. He's going to fight his way all the way into the end zone. They tack on another touchdown, but there will be a flag on the play. It'll still be Woodward Academy ball.
Don't know what there was no player over here in the area, unless it's a sideline warnings by Woodward, which is really, who cares? I mean, you know, that doesn't do the Tigers any good.
It's going to be a turnover.
And I know we've come back from a lot of points down at times. We're 3 touchdowns down, and we haven't come back from 3 touchdowns yet. So
to a team that's in the top 10 in the state. So
yeah, we'll see what the Tigers are made of. But
it was a sideline. You were right, Greg. It was a sideline call.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know, why you throw a flag? Unless, of course, they've asked them 10 times already.
They impeded the official.
I got you.
The official was trying to move down the field. The guys were on the field. It impeded his progress down the field. That's why the flag was thrown.
Looks like it was a sideline warning. So the touchdown is good.
Here's the snap, low snap hold. Kick is up. And he tacks on one more. So at 8:23, it's now 35-14. Tigers with a lot of work to do right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
I think they're trying to decide whether they're going to mark off that sideline call, sideline warning call against Woodward Academy. They're going to talk to the officials.
Whoa. Looking at some scoring updates from WSB TV, we've got Fayette County 26, Carrollton 0 in the second. You wonder if that's correct. Hey.
Makes me happy.
Wow. Lowndes 21, Camden County 6.
Yeah, they are going to back them up 5.
Sandy Creek 21, Whitewater 7 in the third.
That's a big ball game right there in this region.
Tiff County leading Valdosta 17-10 in the third quarter.
Guys, that's a 15-yard penalty. Sideline, that wasn't a sideline warning. It was a sideline penalty. So they're going to have to kick off from the 25-yard line. That's a big difference right there.
We might actually get a return. I'd like to see this if it's kicking into the end zone.
Well, at least we'll get past the 20.
We hope.
So he'll kick. They're kicking left to right. And their young man, the kicker, is number 22, Collins. And he's set to kick the ball off. He addresses the ball. There's the kick. Wow. Maybe his best kick tonight. Takes us all the way down to the 5, up to the 10, 15, 20. And he's met by the wall of Woodward Academy. Still on his feet across the 25 to the 26-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
So with 8 minutes and 16 seconds, we're down by 3 touchdowns. I wouldn't say that we need to score quick, but we certainly don't need to take 5 minutes doing so. We definitely need to put another point on the board. This is kind of getting a little out of hands. And again, give credit to Woodward. You gotta like their passing attack, their ability to pass the ball with multiple wide receivers. Kind of threw us off balance. We've not seen that, and I don't know if the coaches have seen that in any previous Woodward games.
Well, they just made some tremendous adjustments at halftime, that's for sure. Here come the Tigers. They're going to reverse out, run their little trap play. We're going to get 10 yards out of it. Good job. We'll get all the way to the 35-yard line. That's going to be just short of the first down.
You know, it's obvious, Jack, the Tigers have decided to continue their original game plan. Little counter trap just then. Picks it up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and a half a yard. Ball's resting on the 35-yard line.
The wrinkle there is a trap place that does kind of have some misdirection. It's Smith going to roll to his right, going to air it out down the field, and we're going to slip down on our way to the ball. So that was uncatchable really by the receiver or the D-back, as Tolbert is slow to get up down there.
Well, you know, and Tolbert is getting up, but he is slow, could have knocked his breath out. Now the Woodward kid is getting back down. He's standing back up. Tolbert is slow to get up, but on 2nd and a foot, that's really, if you're going to throw the home run ball, throw the home run ball. And so the Woodward kid goes back down to the turf himself.
All right, let's take 30 seconds back to the station as they take a look at both these guys. 35-14 right here on Eagle Sports.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Both players able to walk off the field under their own power. That's good to see. And now the Tigers will have ball 3rd and 1. But the most important thing is that they've got to get some points on the board and quickly. They're down by 3 touchdowns right now, 35-14. 7:42 left to go in this contest. Smith will go under center. Wing to the right side, split backs behind him. Straight up the field, picks up the first down. Yep, they'll mark him at about the 36 and a half, I think. So they get what they need. They'll stop the clock as they move the chains.
I was looking, I thought we had another Tiger down, but it was Jorge Benitez on the bottom of this pile. Had to wait for that pile of football players to get up where he can get up. But that'll move the ball out to the 47-yard line.
Smith reverses out, run that counter trap inside again. They're all over it.
And, number 4 came in. He's rolling on the ground, and he really got his bell rung, it looks like. And there's a couple of kids that are slow to get up.
Yeah, Matthew Clopton, who's kind of knocked around a little bit on an earlier play.
He's actually number 4. Is that Clopton?
Yeah, Clopton's 5'7", 190.
He's coming out because I think he got his bell rung a little bit for Woodward. Yeah, you can see it. Look, he takes his helmet off.
Looked up.
Oh, that hurt.
Don't let anybody see me until I hit the sideline. All right, so here we go. Tigers with tight end left and right. Going back down the line. And Will Smith wanted to pitch it, didn't have time because they were all over it.
Well, and unfortunately, you see 6 there sitting at Mess Bonner. He was covered well. So the Tigers, Woodward has really just made some adjustments at halftime and just shut the Tigers down in the second half. We went in at halftime with a 14-7 lead. Woodward just came out in the second half. Then the first series tried to get back and run the ball. The second series, they've just been hammering out passing the ball.
6-man front once again for Woodward Academy. Only really 4 guys back in coverage. Really 3. They don't even have a corner to this near side. Will Smith fakes the bootleg. Going to complete the pass to Dexter Shealy. He's going to get across the 50. So first down for the Tigers. Ball resting now on the 47-yard line.
Shealy from the backfield took the nice execution. They were pinching. The defensive line was pinching in. It gave Will a chance to, on his little naked boot, he comes back, he rolls out just a little bit, hits Dexter Shealy about 16 yards downfield, inside Woodward territory at the 47-yard line.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Smith will back up the pass, roll out to his right, throws the ball down the field, and it's going to be intercepted by Woodward Academy. Tip ball, and they're going to pick the ball up. As they run all the way across the field to the 20, up to the 25, go out of bounds there. And Woodward Academy will have the ball at the 25-yard line. A tip drill, something you run in every practice as a defensive back. The Tigers went up for it, popped it up in the air. He comes down with it.
Tremaine Tolbert on the intended receiver. He tips it on his hands as he's falling forward. It fell down about the 18-yard line. Would have been a nice reception. As he tipped it up in the air, the cornerback, who did not lose his balance, said, look here what I found, picks it up, turns the corner, and brings it back out to the 25-yard line. So right now your score 35-14, Woodward over Troup. 5:43 left in this contest. Tigers really need to create something defensively this series, Jack.
A pick 6 or something like that needs to take place. Their quarterback will go under center. Haven't seen a lot of this in the second half. Take the snap and fake the handoff to Holyfield. They're going to go deep down the field. As we caught at the 40, and we bring him down, caught by number 9, J.R. Pace. And Trammell's right there with him step by step, but Pace is able to stop, come up, catch the ball, and is brought down across the 40.
Yeah, he kind of almost did a face mask to Emmanuel Trammell. Trammell's going out, but you see when he caught the ball, he turned around and kind of shoved him in the face mask, but Trammell's having to go out and fix his equipment. But good pass. It's like, hey, you can throw deep, we can throw deep. We can show you we can actually catch it.
Yeah, that fake to Holyfield, they had to keep the Tigers honest. Tigers bit down a little bit. They go back to the pistol step, put a man in motion. Take the snap, and the ball to Holyfield. Holyfield stutter steps, gets across the 35. And really, that's it. Gets to the 34. Second down and 9.
Trying to think who Woodward has lost to this year, and you wonder with such a potent passing attack, what happened? Why did they lose that ball game? I'd like to have seen that ball game because these guys love the way they execute on offense. Anybody that likes football, whether you got to like the way they execute. Again, I'd like to be able to go back and see how they lost that football game.
Back to the I, taking their time, waiting the play clock to count down to the 11. Man in motion from the far side. So they'll take it, hand the ball off to Holyfield. Holyfield cuts to the inside. Is brought down at about the 33-yard line, brings up third down.
Big O.J. Ziegler met him in the hole, and he was able to corral him and really like a big old bull just throw him to the ground. That's about third down and 7 as the ball's resting on the 32-yard line of your Troup High Tigers.
Don't forget, Louisville fans, next week is homecoming week, so we'll be celebrating homecoming next week. There are all sorts of activities for the students.
They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll roll a man over to the far side. Now it's 2 tight ends set. Long snap count. Fake the handoff. Going to air it out towards the field. Got a man in the end zone by himself. Does he make the catch? He does. They're going to call him with a catch. Touchdown, Woodward Academy.
Wow, what a nice pass over the outside shoulder. Right in the first yard of the corner of the end zone. Man, I know we're basically taking a good old country whooping, but we'll learn something from that. It'll give the coaches a chance to go back and say, what if somebody else opens up with a prolific passing attack? How we're going to adjust. Man, there's sometimes you just can't adjust. These guys, you appreciate what these Woodward Academy War Eagles have done to us tonight. This means we've got to go back and kind of regroup. Sometimes you just got to take a licking. And as they say, keep on ticking. You got to learn something from this.
They put the ball up into the end zone. So with 3:41 left to go, 41-14, 42-14, favor of Woodward Academy right here on Eagle Sports.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. A difficult night for the Tigers, especially its difficult second half. Tigers are leading 14-7 as we came back after halftime. Now it's 42-14, and it's been all Woodward Academy as we've gone along, as they put another 7 on the board. They kick the ball off. It'll go into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20, and the Tigers will have it there 1st and 10.
I've said, if you notice, all of Woodward's scoring has been on this side of the field. I believe it's wet on that other side of the field. I keep going back to that. I'm just digging. I'm reaching, baby. I'm reaching. It's like getting a good whooping from your mom and daddy, and go to your room, son.
Yeah, that's your sister watching you do it the whole time.
We got taken out back to shed tonight, so at least in the second half. Now, hey. Tigers will come back, the coaching staff will get back together. Sometimes you just got to say, hey, you know what? We got taken to the woodshed after the second half, or in that second half, but we'll learn from it.
Tigers go back to the line of scrimmage. Smith will go under center. Back down the line, handoff as Bonner's going to find a seam. Great open field running, loses the ball, and the Tigers are going to get on it. Looks like Tolbert was the first one there, but another Tiger going on after that. So we'll get the ball all the way down to the 45, and man, I tell you what, talk about somebody upset. That's Mess Bonner. He just did not want to put that ball on the ground.
That's true, and almost broke it again. He kind of spun around, and as he spun around, the ball came out of his hand. He spun around on about the 45, really, and the ball just kind of bounced around there. And I think Jorge Benitez and Jermaine Tolbert was right there to recover it. So it'd be a first down for the Tigers on the 35 or the 45-yard line.
Nice to put some moral victory points on the board, if nothing else. Smith hands the ball off. We push the pile, get about 3 yards out of that.
I'd love to say that Woodward has put in their reserves, but they haven't. So that, of course,
that's some big boys out there.
Yeah, I don't think you want to beat you know, you hate to get beat this bad, but you also don't want the subs to come in because when you score a touchdown, you don't feel like you've earned it.
Right.
You know? So you hope they leave their first string defense in the entire game.
You can't tell if they're fresh jerseys or not because everybody's got the
wet turf.
Wet turf. Smith going to back up to pass. Got 2 guys blocking for him. Little jump pass as he was intending it for Tolbert on the far side. But had to kind of jump over to see him down the field.
Right, he was open in the pass, but again, like you said, Will was rolling, but he had to jump up to see him, and the ball just kind of sailed with him a little bit.
Get everyone out to St. Pius for the softball.
But
the girls will take on St. Pius.
Back to the line of scrimmage is 3rd down now, 3rd and 7.
But thanks for all the Troup Tiger fans who made the trek up here. Nice travel crowd. We appreciate them coming and following your Troup Tigers.
Split backs once again, back down the line. And the ball to Sheely, and there's a flag on that play.
I think Sheely jumped a little bit. The flag is coming from the umpire in the backfield. Typically, you'll either see holding or illegal motion. And he's got to go over here and check out. I think Jason Hernandez is
a few extracurriculars there.
Has something. I think they were in conference with number 1 out there.
I think they're telling each other they're their number 1 fan.
There you go. 2:36 remaining in this ball game. Woodward well in control, 42-14. Tempers were flaring just a little bit. No need for that. As illegal shift, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on number 1 from Woodward. He's explained to the coach.
2:36 left to go. 42-14 is your score. The Tigers would like to put at least another score on the board. As I'm looking down, 21 points is the most that have been scored against Woodward Academy all year long. That was against St. Pius 10 and Lovett. Of course, they lost to Lovett.
And you wonder how. We were talking a while ago. Is you wonder how Woodward with this offense attack, both a balanced running and passing. How they could not keep a defense off balance. It'll be interesting to see as Woodward makes its way through the rest of the season into the playoffs, how well they perform offensively.
They'll mark off the 5, and now they're going to mark off the 15 against Woodward Academy.
That should result in a first down.
Yeah. Yep. So they're not offsetting. They mark 5 and then mark back the other way the 15. So the Tigers will have the ball across the 50 down inside the 45-yard line. 2:36 to go. 42-14 is your score right now. Smith will have a wing to his left. Tolbert wide to this near side. Smith keeps it. Going to toss it to Bonner. Bonner tries to get the corner. Going to be dragged down there, though, at the 40-yard line.
It looked like, I don't know if it was a face mask, horse collar. I don't see any flags, so obviously it was a clean tackle.
Just kind of rode him down on the far side.
Mm-hmm. He'll maybe pick up 2 feet if they give him that much.
Everybody kind of milling around a little bit. We're late in this ball game.
No, we've got something. It was a face mask. Okay.
I did call it. Didn't see the flag.
I just didn't see the flag on the field.
Good call by Greg up in the booth.
Well, it's wet. There you go. Frankie looked at me and said, it's wet. Well, I don't see that wet feel like that.
If you've ever watched the Falcons on TV, the sheen on the field is very much like the dome field.
It's just not that way at Callaway. I'm just saying.
Well, it's a different turf. We're not kicking up all the tire pellets here.
I think I like the tire pellets.
I think we got more traction on it, that's for sure. Smith hands the ball off at the line, picks up another 2, maybe 3, 3rd down. It's be 2nd down. Clock ticks down. 2:10, 2:08. 42-14.
2nd down and 8.
Tigers checking out the play clock down to 21. If they want to get something on the board, they need to kind of move it on down here. Split backs once again for Smith. Smith backs up to pass after a fake handoff. Throws it out. Got a man in there. It's going to be Sheely who's going to go into the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice little drop back pass to Sheely. Sheely takes off down the sidelines, outruns the corner. That's about the 3rd or 4th time we've ran that play. Sheely takes it into the end zone. That'll be number 20 for the Tigers. as they pull one touchdown closer, 42-20, with 1:42 remaining, and helped out by a couple of personal fouls by the Woodward War Eagles. But that'll put another 6 on the board, and they're going to go ahead and run the polecat because Will kicks the tee out of there, so they're going to go for 2.
Smith going to the outside, going to cut inside. He's going to go in himself. Spins in. Nice job of picking up the 2-point conversion by Will Smith.
Good job. And, Jack, I think he heard you, so that's the most points scored on Woodward this year.
Right there. 22 points, the most has been scored against them all season long. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. Tigers trailing 42-22 right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back as the Tigers look like they're setting up an onside kick. There's the kick. Actually going to kick it down the field.
If it stays in, which it might, it's a live ball.
All the way down to the 5, and they're going to fall on it down there. So Woodward Academy.
Wow.
We'll have the ball there, first and 10 from inside the 5. Minute 42. Tigers going to try. I really like the call. I really like the fact that the Tigers going to keep fighting, even though that this ball game is just about out of. Getting 20 points in a minute 42 is not something that's very probable.
That's right, and you're pretty good in math. Statistics as well. That's more of a statistical calculation, right? Well, and that was a nice kick by Michael Young. He actually kicked it on a 3-step kick down to about the 16-yard line. The ball hit and rolled down to the 5, so that was really a nice placement as Woodward brought really 10 guys in a double stack and had one guy up here at the 35 and just kicked it over his head, so everybody had to chase after the football.
Here comes Woodward. Quarterback's going to back up, hand the ball off in the line. Tigers going to pile him up there, and you know that they're reaching for that ball.
And as far as I can see, it's still first team against first team.
Yep.
And, the ball, it's just a matter of letting the time run out now. It's 1:26 and the clock ticking. 2nd and 11. They actually lost a yard. Ball's on the 3-yard line. What a neat opportunity it would be if the Tigers could create a fumble and scoop and score.
Loss of about a yard is going to bring up a second.
Back to the line of scrimmage comes Woodward
Onside
Academy.
Kick and score again.
Actually, it's a new quarterback this time. So it is a second-string guy out there, number 7. I'll get his name in just a second. Long time on the snap count. Takes it, reverses back. Ball's on the ground.
Look here.
Pick it up.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Pick it up and walk into the end zone.
No.
Do you still have it?
No.
Did he lose it?
Woodward recovers it. It'll be a touchback.
No way.
Yeah, I think Woodward recovers it. It's a safety.
Tigers should have had it.
That would have been
a touchdown.
I'm telling you. Just pick it up. Onside kick, scored another, and all of a sudden this one touchdown game with 30 seconds left.
It's a weird-shaped ball for a reason.
That fat lady hadn't started singing yet.
So they call the safety.
When we had an opportunity, I know that whoever, Vanquez, Bonner, or whoever was trying to pick that ball up, so many Tigers around it, they couldn't quite get the number, but I know he's thinking, man, I could have just fell on that thing in the touchdown, in the end zone.
So, hey, the Tigers still keeping this interesting. 42-22. 2 more points on the board, so that's 42-24. And they, again, scored more points on Woodward Academy than anybody else this season.
48 seconds left in this contest.
Could run it back. Onside kick. Hey, never know.
Quick 6. I mean, stranger things have happened. Stanford, UCLA.
Auburn, Alabama.
Yes. War Eagles.
Just give us 1 second.
Oh, Frankie didn't like that, man. I forgot. You can't.
I'm sorry. Well, we're equal opportunity offenders up here.
But this kid kicked earlier from probably the 20, and he put
20,
it
actually 25. You put it to the 5.
Yeah, so now it's all you got to figure. He's about,
and he's stretching now.
Yeah, he's about 6'4", it looks like, but he's going to kick it, guys, for the 20. So if you're listening, it'll be interesting to see how high and far he kicks it. But I believe that our deep guys need to back up beyond the 15.
More of a line drive kick. Did not get the air time this time. Picked up at the 20. Running up to the 30, 35, 40. Does he do a great job of busting it through to the 40-yard line. Gets to the 44. That's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 with 44 seconds left to go.
So the ball's on the 44 seconds. We score in about 6 seconds. Do an onside kick. Hey, I mean, stranger things have happened.
Going for 2 may have been more advantageous than we thought.
Yeah, hey, you never know. I'll have some crow to eat if this were to happen.
Wow.
I've been talking about being taken out to the woodshed. The coach is going to take me out to the woodshed.
Well, again, testament to the Tigers. They're just not giving up. Smith going to throw it down the field
complete.
Get out of bounds. And we get out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock. And that's going to be right at a first down marker, guys. Nice pass by Cameron Russell out of the backfield. Goes up about 8 yards, turns out toward the sidelines, catches the pass, give him a first down.
Yep.
That took 6 seconds off the clock. Average play is 6 seconds.
They drag the chain. 42-24 is the score. 38 seconds left to go. Tigers going to try to put something into the end zone here. Smith go back up to pass. Throws it. A nice little out route to Russell again. Go out of bounds. Picks up some yardage down the field.
Now they look like they were winding the clock, which he stepped out of bounds. That took about 5.5 seconds. Picked up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4 as the ball rests on the 35, 34-yard line. Tigers still have 2 timeouts left.
I like those 2 last pass plays, Greg. We haven't seen those until earlier in the game.
Where'd they come from, Frankie? What we talking about, that short pass game, it doesn't always have to be a home run.
Smith takes it again. Back up to pass. Rolls his right. They're bringing the house after him. Gonna go for the home run ball. Got a man back there. Almost intercepted. Do they throw the flag?
No, actually, Tobert was looking to make the jump, and of course,
looked like he got hit right before the ball got there to me.
Now they're going to rule that it was uncatchable.
Yeah.
But
25 seconds left to go.
42-24.
3rd down for the Tigers.
25.4 seconds left. Really need to. It'd been nice to score on that one. You figure 6-7 seconds of a score. Onside kick, you got to really believe in miracles to make something happen.
Message from Britt Thompson back at the station. Callaway has won their ball game tonight by a score of 37-21. Congratulations to that team.
Of course, down by 18. If we got 9 points per score, we'd be all right.
Will rolling, quick out, got to get out of bounds, and he does. They'll stop the clock with 18 seconds. Picks up the 1st down. So move the chains.
You know, guys, I kind of like this little small passing attack. It's again, there's no. Hang on a second. We're not going to win the football game.
No.
We're 18 points down. That ain't going to happen. Okay, but you kind of like what they're forcing us to do is create and look and run some plays that we haven't run before.
Tall sweep. Shealy backs up the pass. They're going to cover well. He's going to throw it towards the end zone, and they're going to pick it off. Shealy just kind of lobbed it out there. Threw it short.
Yeah, that's not a Shealy pass. Shealy can really throw it to the end zone from there. And it looked like it was just kind of left his hand and slipped out of his hand. Of course, they are on the wet side of the field, so that's probably what happened.
Yeah, his hand was wet from the wet turf
well,
over there.
He did have his hand on the ground prior to the play, so, I'm just saying.
Woodward Academy will snap the ball one more time, and that'll end this contest. And hopefully they can bring out the blowers to dry the field.
NASCAR trucks are waiting outside. I got you, baby. Callaway has won 37-21. I'm sure you've already told everybody that. I just thought I would let you know that Tony Walls had sent us over a text.
Tigers will step up as they take a knee, and that's going to do it. The clock will wind down. 42-24 is your final. We're going to step away and let you hear from some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk about this game in our post-game show. But the Tigers have fallen to Woodward Academy by a score of 42-24 here at Woodward Academy. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fees. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game. Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. Listen, Nick is here with me, and he's very, very sorry.
Who is this?
I'm Nick's State Farm agent. State Farm is famous for having great claim service. When Nick got in his little fender bender last month, State Farm patched things up for him right away. I think he's hoping we can patch things up with you, too.
This is crazy.
Go with the company with a 97% satisfaction rating on claims. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Borman, Greg Hicks. We're live here from Woodward Academy as the Tigers have fallen to the Woodward Academy War Eagles 42-24. And I think really, Greg, it was a tale of two halves. The first half was really all Troup High School Tigers, as they were able to answer the call after Woodward Academy drove the ball down and scored a touchdown. They answered quickly with an 80-yard strike down the field. They were able to Bess Bonner had another couple of big runs to put another touchdown on. Went into halftime 14-7, narrowly escaping Woodward Academy scoring at the end of the first half. But second half, boy, it did not go our way.
No, it didn't. It looks like Woodward made some tremendous adjustments at halftime. Again, I don't know that it was adjustments other than it says, hey, rather than run the ball, let's do our passing attack.
Or, hey, why don't we put somebody right off tackle and keep Troup from running the ball there?
Defensively, yeah. So they figured us out defensively. Offensively, they just decided to pass the football. I mean, when you go to 6 wideouts, 5 to 6 wideouts at a time.
Well, 5 is about as all you can put out there.
Well, but you got the quarterback. I think he threw himself. I mean,
threw it up high and he ran up under it.
And, and it was obviously they knew that was one of our. They've been listening to us. They knew that was one of our weaknesses we talked about is our pass defense. And heretofore we've been able to kind of hold our other than Carver. And Carver really didn't do a lot of deep passing. They threw 80% of their staff passes to each side and let their athletes kind of go off with it.
It was 30-yard passes that got us in the second half.
Yes,
the quarterback just did a tremendous job of finding those open receivers. And really, they were in the middle of the field.
Yes.
Our corners were running man-to-man as they had those streaks down the side of the field. But they had some routes to go, kind of cutting across the middle of the field where they were able to pick up that 20, 30-yard just right there in the middle and score two. They had 3 of those almost identical and scored a touchdown on 2 of them.
You're right. And first of all, we still do have people listen. I've been texted about 4 times saying, man, I can't tell you some of the things that were said, kind of like, doggone it. But my wife congratulated us on a good broadcast. Wish we'd have won. My brother was a little bit disappointed. And but again, hey, one thing that's a positive you take away on this last two drives, we learned some things. We've got some short little flare passes. We know that little boot, the boot worked twice, basically straight drop to Sheely out of the backfield, worked the third time. So we know
that's worked a couple of times in the previous ball games.
Yeah,
we've scored a touchdown just about every time we've thrown that.
That's a patented pass. We saw Cameron Russell out of the backfield about 8 yards down and out. That's worked out perfection. So
that's an interesting point to make, Greg, because really Cameron Russell was non-existent in this ball game until late in the fourth quarter.
That's a good point. But so I think in light of the fact that we kind of got it tucked in the woodshed tonight, but the positive things we learned is that we have some plays that we can run, and we have the personnel that can make it happen. And Tigers always chin up. They're still hammering. Yep. You're not going to catch them tucking their tails. They're going to fight you to the last whistle.
That's exactly right. Let's go ahead and take another break. We come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this game and also preview our next game coming up next week. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Horn, Greg Hicks. Coleman Vice doing all the technical stuff up here, and we're joined by Frankie Holmes, and he's done a great job of helping us out up here in the booth, making sure that all the stuff on the website is working well. So he's done it for less. And I really appreciate the way he's done that for us. So
no complaints out of Frankie. Frankie's our number one Walmart guy. Man, I tell you what, he's and just give him a little kudos. We appreciate him. He came by the office today. That is the Mud Creek Graphics office, the number one T-shirt printer in Troup County.
Really? I've heard that.
Yes, I got no way to prove it, but other than
just take his word for it, folks. But we're the number one broadcasting team in Troup County. Just take our word for us.
But Frankie said, I want to go to the game with you guys. Let's come on and ride with us. And good sport. Frankie was telling us all about the new Walmart marketplace coming, which he'll be one of the managers up there. He's excited about it. Look, search him out on Facebook. He's giving everybody updates on that. But, man, hey, before we get into the Troup really quickly, wow, Fayette County, who would have thunk it, 33-7, a final over Carrollton.
Wow.
So our region is really like you really thought, well, if we could sneak out of here with at least 2 wins, we can go in 4th seed. You was kind of thinking Fayette County might have been one of those wins. Where's that going to come from?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to mark them down as a win.
No.
Carrollton, you're not going to mark down as a loss because they're down this year. And I tell you what, having gone down to Carrollton and dealt with them as many times as we have, we'll actually have Carrollton at Carrollton this year.
Carrollton, that's right.
I would love to walk away from that college facility with a nice win. But
yeah, that would be nice.
Right now, let's look ahead a little bit. We have lost this ball game 24-44. So the Tigers fall to 3-3 on the season. It is a tough region. We've talked a lot about that as we get into the region play with this first ball game. So we're 0-1 in the region so far. Still have Sandy Creek to come next week. That'll be a home game. That's a Thursday night as well. So Sandy Creek there on a Thursday night, Carrollton the next week, Fayette County, and then ending the season at Whitewater. We were looking at some Whitewater scores. They were struggling tonight as well as they were taking on Sandy Creek. That'll be a big ball game to see how that turns out.
Well, right now the score is 20-14 in the fourth. Don't have the time. Sandy Creek over Whitewater. But again, when we started the season, we had Carrollton and Sandy Creek 1 and 2 ranked. Woodward ranked about 8. Whitewater ranked 10. Mm-hmm. And here we are, lonely old Troup, Fayette County. You don't even exist. And as you coined it, the SEC of high school football in our region. Wow. So, but you know what? Enough said. Troup High's done a nice job all season. They finished the non-region schedule at 3-2. They open up right now in the second half of the season with an 0-1 record. We learned some things tonight, even in a loss. I told Coach a few weeks back, you look for the positives, and we learned some things in this loss, which we can take and build on it this next week because we got a short week coming up, so we don't have a whole lot of time to feel sorry for ourselves. We got to get up, move on, and got the Creek coming in on Thursday night at Callaway Stadium at 7:30.
Creek.
It actually may be a 7 o'clock game. We need to
It is a 7 o'clock game.
Okay.
It's something interesting, Greg, also to mention as we look to get ready to shut things down here in this ball game. One of the hallmarks of the Tiger season so far, as they took on Upson Lee earlier in that little scrimmage that they had, as they took on Carver and took them to the mat 43-41 against Harris County, funding them all the way 28-21, coming up just a little bit short. We've never seen the Tigers this year give up at the end.
That's right.
Even down by 3 scores, they get a safety.
Yes.
They
go
came
down that close to getting a touchdown.
Exactly. They score another touchdown. So even in a loss, they end up scoring more points than anybody has on Woodward Academy all season long.
That's right.
21 points is as much as scored against them. They get 24 points against them. So if there's nothing else you could take from what's going on with the Tigers, is that they have a spirit that they're not going to rest on it. They're going to keep fighting, keep pushing till the end, and they're just going to sit back on their tails.
And I think other teams that are scouting will see that about Troup is that when you get up on them 3 touchdowns, you cannot rest.
No, don't think it's over,
because we will find a way to fight back.
Well, the Tigers have not been able to fight back quite as much as we need them to tonight. They fall 24-44. Any final thoughts, Greg, before we close things out?
No, other than we don't have time to think about this much, other than take some positives out of it. Let's go move forward, get ready for Sandy Creek, because we know what the 4-time state champions are going to be doing over the last 5 or 6 years. They're going to be rocking, want to come down here and rock our heads. And we've got them at home, which is a positive. We don't have to hear the thong and the creek and all that stuff. We'll do our own creek. What do you think?
Well, one thing, too, that would be difficult for the Tigers is this is fall break weekend, and you won't see these Troup Tigers getting to go anywhere to the mountains or anything on Monday. They'll be at practice.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because I told Scott, when you decide to play football, all your little vacations and
gone.
Labor Day weekends, history, you got to commit. If you want to build a team in a winter, that you got to commit to. There's no vacation more days. You wait till after the season's over.
Especially when you're looking at a Thursday night ball game.
Yep.
So they'll be going up against NFL football that night.
You got it.
The Tigers have fallen tonight by a score of 44-24. Our thanks to all the folks back at the station, Britt, and all the team that takes care of us so well. Our congratulations to Tony Walls and his group, the Covey and the gang, for their win as Callaway has won tonight. Congratulations to them. So for Greg Hicks.
Replay tonight. If you now.
Oh, yes. The Callaway replay. Okay, so the Callaway ball game will start off right after this ball game right here on 96.9 at 1240 WLAG. But again, for Greg Hicks, for Coleman, for Frankie, for everybody that's been listening to the ball game, we appreciate it. The Tigers again fall 44-24 to Woodward Academy, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state. Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399. Thanks for listening to the Troup Tigers versus the Woodward Academy War Eagles on WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Troup Tigers football was brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Emory Southern Orthopedics, West Georgia Health, Kia of LaGrange, Remax Agent Rob Upchurch, and Remax Agent Joel Upchurch.
Hurry in today to Key of the